Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome you back to our Crusader Kings 3 Basking in Glory live streamed Let's Play. Our tale continues just north of and into the Iberian Peninsula today. Last session was an interesting one. We gained our independence in a surprising fashion. It took a couple of It took an interesting turn, let's put it that way. But now that that's been secured, at least for the time being, we are a bit more free to make decisions of our own, and hopefully soon elevate ourselves to king status, which will then provide us with a court and lots of good times with a royal court of our own. Apart from that, though, we did get ourselves an antiquarian. We also managed to get ourselves into high partition as far as succession is concerned, which means that we no longer have to worry about having too many sons and daughters, tearing the realm apart after our demise, which isn't too far away if memory serves me. We are close to 60 years old. I believe we're like in our mid-50s, late 50s, and we haven't focused on, whole of body or anything like that, so it's not like we're going to live to be 80 or 100 unless we get lucky. So it's we got our affairs in order, and we've set the path for our children. Our heir especially has continued to grow in strength and wisdom and prestige and piety. We've given him land of his own, and he's been working quite well. So things are looking pretty good for the near future, at least, of this playthrough. Time will tell, of course, because I'm sure the Frankish Kings will want their old vassals and old territory, back at some point in the probably not so distant future. With that quick recap done, folks, I want to give a warm welcome to all of y'all hanging out in chat. We have with us Hailstorm 160, 6X Lord, Ashley Dickerson, Jazzy B, Second Rook, An India Day. Taking a look at, just making sure I haven't missed anything while I'm going through all this as well. Mondays are dull, the new week begins, but for Mondays we long because CK3 streams. Wow, words, man. I can't right now. As PartyElite sketches these historical dreams that the wars begin with loud Basque screams. Oh man, I completely butchered that poetry because I couldn't tell. My morning fuzzy brain butchered that. My apologies in India, but that is beautiful stuff. Thank you very much. We have with us as well Classified. Ren, how's it going? How's it going? We have Shadow Wolf Gaming. Can't make it today because you've missed episode 1 and 2. All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for dropping by and saying hi, of course. Let me just check something real quick. My audio is acting up over here. All right, cool. Let me know if the alert sounds are coming through, by the way. Just, I don't know why OBS has been kind of weird right now. We have with us as well Jishnu S, Conrado C, Caleb Sutton. We have Averon, God of Fire. How goes? Seamus SS. Lego My Waffle. We have Guillermo Gamboa. I hope I said that correctly. Morgane Fitcher. Peter Seffert. Zev Benjamin. Danner. And Junebug Nemdo. Yes, words are hard, Zev. Words in the morning especially. And it is morning over here. It's just like 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's been a rough... Oh, man. Steam Next Fest was and is. It's not over yet, technically. I think it'll be ending at some point today. But last week was a wild ride through Steam Next Fest. I am still feeling it. It was just late night after late night. I've got an interesting video coming out, hopefully tomorrow, maybe day after, hopefully tomorrow, looking back at the Next Fest at some of the best from it. Yeah, that's a conversation for a later time. Let's go ahead and dive on into this game. And as I do so, again, I want to just give a warm welcome to all of y'all in chat. Also, all of y'all who are watching but not in chat, and all of y'all who are watching the VOD after the fact. I hope y'all are having a good time. Hope you're enjoying. Again, if at any point in time during the stream or VOD you decide, you know what, I do enjoy watching PartyElite play Crusader Kings, don't hesitate to hit that like button. As always, it makes a very big difference. Just letting me know what people are into on the channel, what I should do, stop, keep going, etc., etc. Y'all know the drill. Y'all are familiar with it by now, but just as a quick little nudge and reminder, I suppose. Now, the world itself. I do want to start looking at the world review as well at the end of every episode. Maybe it's something we used to do with our prior playthroughs as well. Just a quick update of what's going on. Nothing looks too wild to me. I mean, these guys, they've split. The Idrisid have split into smaller parts, I believe, or at least it looks like it. Marrakesh being its own emirate, is that a new thing, or is that that looks like a realm divide there? Down over here, again, always going to the places that we've played in the past, right? Down over here, things look pretty status quo. I don't see any wild variances. Up over here, Iceland is Iceland, or Eastland, as I should supposedly say. I suppose I should say. Again, nothing too wild going on up over here. So Threa, Jorvik are spreading. And it looks like East Anglia is still in this little corner. So yeah, nothing too wild happening just quite yet the world over. In fact, the wildest thing that's probably happened is the divide of West Francia, right? That was our own doing. A secret that has almost been revealed once and might also be revealed a second time. If memory serves me correctly, Count Mansion over here is the one who has the hook on us. He knows that we murdered our former king, and that's why he's on the list over here for our hostile schemes, about to be murdered himself. Again, we discussed this a little bit last time. I do find it funny that people will blackmail you with when you have a murder scheme, and I feel there's like easy solutions to it's chat put it best, and I can't exactly remember the exact phrasing, but it was basically like, buddy, I killed somebody for a much pettier reason. You're going to blackmail me about that murder? You think you're safe? Like, how does that make any sense? So I do wish and hope that maybe in the future they change it a bit so that when somebody blackmails you for murder, they put their own guard up, so it becomes a little bit harder to kill them immediately. Like, eventually they'd put their guard down, but in the near future, I think their guard should be up, and it should be a little bit harder to kill them. Not impossible. Like, if you have agents and stuff, it should be viable, but it should be a little bit harder, because it would make sense, right? If I were to blackmail somebody for murder they've committed, I would definitely be like, let's make sure that I'm not next on the list. Either way, Count Mansion didn't do that, so he is next on the list. At the same time, we also have this situation with Lotharingia. Now, they have a rebellion. Well, they're in the middle of a rebellion, and it's actually going rather well for us. There's an independence war where 2 counts and a duke, if I recall correctly, are trying to, yeah, we've got 1 count, oh sorry, 3 counts. So 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, and a duke up over here. They're trying to gain independence, and we're helping. We're actually actively helping, because Lotharingia is our only ally, and we want them to stay strong. So of course we want to come in to their assistance and make sure they maintain strength, so that if we need them, rather when we need them, they'll stay as strong as they have been. With that said, I should also make quick mention of the fact that there was something on my mind, and now it's slipped past. I forget. Oh, I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. But yeah, we're going to crush this rebellion, help them out, and then we'll focus on our expansion to the south, because, again, like I said, we want our friends with us, right? Oh, right, I remember what it was. For those of you wondering, one ally, we had Toulouse, but unfortunately, and I saw it coming. I saw it coming, but I thought maybe it was just a visual bug or something. But the Duke of Toulouse and I are no longer allies. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we had a betrothal that became a marriage, but as soon as that happened, our alliance died, and there must have been a succession or something, and I just don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. There was a succession, and my son's marriage was completely useless. So, I mean, I guess I could remake this alliance with Toulouse. Or, alright, I'm going to throw this out there real quick. Do we ally with Toulouse once more and try and create this story of, historical bond or something like that? Because we were, your father and I were friends, and now you and I will be joined in friendship as well, like that kind of a thing? Or do we find a way to divorce our son, right, because he's married into this family, and look at conquering some of Toulouse's territory? Because if we take a look at the champion the faith of the country Basque, we need to have, where'd it go? At least 9 counties from Old Vasconia, and Vasconia includes all of Toulouse. Really? All of Toulouse? Oh, okay. That's starting to color my opinion a little bit, to be perfectly honest. No. That's just because I've got these guys selected. I was like, I don't remember it being that. Yeah. This looks more accurate. So it's got 2 counties. Oh no, yeah, 2 counties in Toulouse. The rest are in Barcelona, I'm pretty sure. Where's my Duchy view? Duchy view. Always forget the short. There we go. Duchy titles. Nope. Kingdom titles? God damn it. I want, like, actual realms, but I want to see the divide in Aquitaine. I do that. Yeah, so you can see the dotted line. So it's just like 2 counties in Toulouse. The rest are in Barcelona, Navarra, and Al-Andalus, right? So maybe we should stay friends with Toulouse. Make that historical friendship. And, like, why go to war with them for just 2 territories? Maybe we should try and arrange a marriage over here instead. See if my my intelligent son and his daughter, perhaps, can have a betrothal. He won't accept right now, because she's the heir, but when he has a second child, he'll be more willing to accept. I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? I'm thinking peace with Toulouse. I think that's the right call, and try and make a bit of a story there. While you guys answer me in chat, just going to take a look at all the messages I missed, because I know I missed quite a few. Whoa, we've got quite a crowd with us today. Hey, everybody. I'm glad y'all could join in. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. I hope you had a beautiful weekend behind you. All right, where are we? Where did I leave things off? The king should not die an ailing death, but a glorious one of Alpha. Well, we've been sending this king out to battle. He's actively participated in many battles. Even at the age of 60, his prowess is, okay, it's not great, but it is average. He's all right. But soon, I think he might actually die in battle. It wouldn't be a bad way to go. Again, Duke Ansel, the Terrible, was a known and renowned warrior, so it'd be a good way to go. Wow, our son has really changed up his look, eh? Man, murderer, hunchback. Oh, his prowess is really poor. Gonna have to train him up when we eventually become him. But you can see he's doing well for himself, apart from I mean, things that weren't in his control, really. Apart from that, get this man some coffee. Oh god, coffee just puts me to sleep. Danner, glad you can make it to catch the stream today. Hope you've been having a good time. Dark Lotus, love the game. Such a high learning gap. I enjoy the challenge. Yes, that's always been one of my... I always love a good challenge. And Crusader Kings, all Paradox games really have challenge in droves, really. Let's take a look here. Morgan is fine. Last name is pronounced Fichter, like terrible fish. Oh, fish terror. Okay, that does help. I'll try and remember Morgan, but if I get it wrong again, feel free to correct me again. I do try my best, but sometimes it does slip my mind. So my apologies. Grateful, how's it going, Patrick? How goes? Ready for our Basque boys? Hell yeah, Basque boys. I like that. Question from Conrado C. What is the difference between the update and the DLC? I don't have the DLC yet, but with the update, I can already see the struggle and get involved in it. Is there a point to the DLC? No. You must have the DLC. The struggle is the core DLC. Like the struggle for Iberia is the core DLC element, alongside a bunch of new events and clothes and outfits and things like that, and a bunch of new decisions as well, I believe. I think what might have happened, Conrado, is you might have purchased the game, like the, what's it called? Like, not the base version of the game, but the higher version of the game, which includes the first, 4 DLC or whatever, and this is one of those DLC. I think that's what happened, Conrado. You should check when you go to your launcher, there's a tab for DLCs, and you probably have the Fate of Iberia in there. And actually, yes, we did lose Toulouse, yeah. Lose Toulouse, oh my lord. Malak the Mad, I only missed these because of work, finally advantage to catch. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're unwell, Malak. I hope you recover quickly, and I hope it's not too harsh. But I am glad you were able to join us today. I like the friendship angle since there's already a link between our families. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. There's like a bit of a link already, right? So it'd be nice to kind of keep that going. Peace now is always a good idea in order to have a devastating war later. Yeah, true. One thing I wish we could do in CK is divorcing if children aren't being born. You mean like asking for divorce? Well, you can do it if your religion, if your faith allows for divorce, right? But in this time, especially, a lot of faiths frowned on the concept of divorce. So instead, you had to behead your wives, or husbands, as the case might be. But I'm obviously making a reference. So you can, though, if your faith allows for divorce, you are able to divorce. But no, yeah, not having children, I don't think was an acceptable reason for divorce, even historically, generally speaking. I might be mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken. Hailstorm 160, yes, I will be making more videos. In fact, the last couple of weeks, the only thing that's been happening that isn't streams and long-form videos are Planet Zoo, and with a new DLC that will continue for a little bit. When the Steam sale is done, things will start returning to a bit more normal. Again, this year has just been thing after thing, release after release, or event after event. It's been wild. Friendly storylines make for drama later. True, 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 true. My son is Richard III. What? Oh, okay. I was like, what? This isn't history I'm aware of. I thought you were speaking like historically. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't know about this connection. Again, it's early morning here still. Ghost Z Mantis, thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it greatly, bud. Develf, Dear Grow, I definitely butchered that pronunciation. How's it going, buddy? Take a look at chat. I think I've caught everyone. Ian Burke, thank you very much for subscribing. I think earlier I missed Tyler Kruger. Thank you very much for subscribing as well. Again, folks, if you're enjoying the show, hit that like button. If you aren't in our Discord, don't hesitate to join the Discord. Fantastic place to hang out with fantastic folks. We do multiplayer games and stuff, hangouts. I've been a little, I hate to admit it, but it's true. I've been a little AWOL lately because life has been crazy, but I'll be hanging out there a lot more again after the next Steam sale is done and things will be back to normal. It's a fantastic place to hang out with some of the best people you'll ever meet and hang out with. Ren, a lot of faiths frowned on divorce, so instead you had to behead your spouse. PartyElite calmly. I mean, it's true. It's true. All right, let's arrange this marriage. Let's reaffirm our friendship. Do I really want to give my intelligent son oh well, I can't do it yet. I have to remember the situation because I love this one's my favorite. Stupid. Like, it's just straight up about it. Stupid. She's stupid. Can she have children? I think 45 is the cutoff. I always forget. He needs to have a second child so that we can make this alliance, because he will, let's see something here. I go with my son, pick you. -8 isn't that bad, actually. If I send him a gift, I might be able to get her married to Basque-Chad. His opinion of me is +14. He desires an alliance. That's what's helping us. I was like, I'm surprised that he's even so willing. But I think, but I think if we maybe send him a gift, we have a decent bit of money. We are in the middle of a war. Do it. You've got nothing to lose. Yeah, Dave Alpha, it's I try my best though. I do try my best though. Elena, how goes? Jito, how goes, buddy? Yeah, okay. You know, let's go. Let's try this. The one thing that I was hesitating about there. Oh, we can just already negotiate an existing alliance based on the existing marriage. I thought as much, but oh man. Okay, so here's why I was hesitating, because I'm feeling like I shouldn't do this. If I marry my son to her, and then I kill him, then she gets his titles, and then their children are from my dynasty and has the title. We don't have to conquer the territory, but at least our dynasty spreads. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We could always negotiate this alliance from the existing marriage, of course, because as soon as the war is done, we'll be okay to do that. But let me see, how much would it cost if I wanted to send him a gift? Can I not send you a gift? I could offer him a ward instead, I suppose. Oh, I can't. 150 gold. Yeah, I could offer him a ward and see what that does for opinions, and maybe try and kill him. So much for friendship, eh? So much for friendship. What am I? I'm impatient, I'm arrogant, and I'm brave. I'm also a known murderer. I wouldn't put it past myself to try it. 26% chance of success if I wanted to pull the trigger. I would have some people in there with family hooks, right? Because I've got a couple of... Well, my second son, I wouldn't have a hook on him because he was born before the game started. But this son that I'm about to marry away, I would have a hook on him. I don't think I'd be able to use him. Yeah, Conrado, it's really weird like that because of how the launcher works. It is very strange. All right, what do you guys think? I'm gonna move time forward in like 1 speed. I gotta think about that. I'm leaning towards negotiating our existing alliance. Because that's the friendlier thing to do. But there is an opportunity to spread our dynasty a little bit and that is tempting. That is tempting. All I'd have to do is like send him a ward, make him like us a bit more. That would probably be enough to push that wedding through, that marriage through. And then I just have to either assassinate him or wait for him to die. His wife is a bit on the older side. Man, I think I might try that. I think I might try that. Oh, I was gonna say, oh no, died in childbirth. I was gonna say that he might actually kill her so that he can secure himself an heir. Died in childbirth, though. Did I miss that earlier? Was she already dead? 17th November, 1860. Oh, she died a long time ago. Wow. Like I said, still waking up, folks. Let's see. Let's see. Basque Chad. Go ahead and let's. All right, I'm gonna wait until this murder scheme is done. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait until this murder scheme is done, because until this murder scheme is done, we can't kick off a new one anyway, and we can wait until then. And if at that point that child is already betrothed or married off or whatever happens, that's fine, because we have the existing marriage between our families to negotiate the alliance with. We'll do that. We'll do that. I feel like that's the more reasonable. We are, yes, impatient. But I feel like, again, we have a murder scheme already ongoing, so we have to finish that one first anyway. Like, we have our limitations. Despite our impatience, we have our limitations. Right now, by the way, we're marching up to put these under siege. These guys are down over here. They're probably going to liberate some of the capitals we've already put under siege and controlled. But I'm hoping that if we come up here quickly enough, we'll be able to threaten them at their homes and win this war before long. It is kind of concerning because they are larger in number. They are the stronger army. I believe our advantage, my advantage of 35 specifically, is higher than anything they can muster, but their numbers are significantly larger than ours, so I'm a little concerned about going toe-to-toe with them in just like an open battle. But now, I see the calls for coffee. No, coffee actually, jokes aside, coffee actually puts me to sleep. We think I might have maybe, we haven't tested it, but I might have an allergy to coffee or something, because I used to drink a lot of coffee, and then eventually at some point in my life I could no longer do so. But that's okay. I'm not too sad about it. I like coffee, but tea is my hot drink of choice. I'm gonna make my way up over here. Oh, I got scared. I thought I died there. My son learned a language. Oh, good for you. Are you... what? Why? Just randomly he decided to? Alright, that's fine. I guess it's the local language probably, right? I imagine that's the case. Alright, fair enough. Good for him. But yeah, no. So, realistically what I think is happening is I decided to cut soda off in my life. Cold turkey. And I think I'm just having like a sugar low. And so my brain's a little bit fuzzier this morning than it normally is. I'm not a morning person anyway, but not being a morning person on top of not having had sugar at all, outside of like what's in like my regular food, I think it's, I legitimately think it's kind of slowing me down a bit right now. Truly civilized man. for the tea, yeah. I've been waiting for my favorite tea supplier to get their fresh stock of Assam tea, but they haven't had their first flush yet, and I feel like I might be too late. But otherwise, I just use like some good old any orange pico basically. Duchess Winfrida is once more pregnant. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Again, I'm not too worried about having too many children. We did lose Martine because of illness. Let's not forget. That was sad. We lost our previous wife in childbirth. It's been an adventure, but fortunately, with high partition, we don't have to worry so much about the realm being split up into tiny pieces and things like that. Okay, our increased control has completed over here. Has that actually made enough? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Actually having positive income in the middle of a war. Despite not having the largest territory. I actually feel pretty good about that, legitimately. That does feel pretty good. Let's at least finally now get our, where is it? Council, get you working on training commanders. Again, our previous marshal did die. We didn't have to murder him. He died, and now we were able to swap in our son, our second son, as our marshal. He's decent. He's not amazing. Like, I've had 30 pluses before and 40 pluses even, but 21's all right. I mean, the game calls it excellent, so it's all right. Hopefully he'll be able to train some of our commanders and make them better for the wars moving forward. Though I do wonder, I should be able to commission artifacts. I'm not rich enough. Okay, fair enough. 100 gold it costs. I do want to commission artifacts and play with some of that before we even get our own court, right? Because you can have artifacts that you can wear. Dark Lotus, not a coffee fan. You don't dislike it, but you just don't drink it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's funny. It's I know some people who drink coffee religiously. I know some people who drink it because they have to, otherwise they can't function. And I know some people who just enjoy the culture around it. And I know some people who, just don't drink it. I used to enjoy coffee, but then, can't do that anymore. We got to start moving back over here. Now, these guys are really suffering attrition, and we might actually have the upper hand here in numbers. Yeah, they've got 950, let's call it 950, 600. That is what 9 plus 5 is brain is, that's 1550. 3000, 4700, give or take 4700. They'll still outnumber us, but we're not going to abandon our friend over here. Let's go ahead and join in. Hopefully we'll make it there in time. I'm a little worried I pulled the trigger a little too late. Maybe they'll abandon the siege, maybe they'll win it and then leave. But whatever it is, I think I should at least try and join up. Let's pick up the speed a little bit. Close the gap here. Yeah, they're coming through. Let's go quickly now, No. No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Damn it. I think they're going to lose that. They should have stayed put. What were you doing? God damn it. Dino, I don't know if I call that quick. That was the slowest I've ever done. Yes, the Northmen are invading Francia, West Francia. Yes. Yeah, this is a little concerning. Seamus, I might. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but every time I see someone like make memes about what it's like living with ADHD, sometimes I go like, yo, I do that a lot, so maybe, but I've never been diagnosed with it or anything like that. But a lot of the behaviors, as I've learned in my later life, are they do match up. They do match up. But no, I think caffeine used to work fine for me. Like, coffee used to work great for me until later in life, when it started making my eyes dry up and then I'd feel super sleepy. On the topic of caffeine and coffee and tea, though, drink of life. This is hilarious. My agents have acquired a discreet powder which leaves no trace when dissolved in drink. The servants responsible for refilling and handling Count Mansion's cup have been bribed to look the other way, and all that remains is my approval to smuggle the poison into his next refreshing drink. Indeed, a toast to Count Mansion's health. Come on, baby. Work for me here. Nice. Count Mansion is dead, killed by a deep draught of spiced wine. My agent slipped the poison into his goblet and watched it dissolve without a trace. Only when his throat swelled shut did he realize something was wrong, but by then it was far too late. Fortunately, my agent slipped out well before the effects of the poison revealed that something was afoot. Cheers, Count Mansion. Excellent. Alright, that murder scheme is done. So now we turn our attention once more to Toulouse. He is not remarried. He still has just the one child. Let us go ahead and see what he's feeling like with regards to arranging this marriage. -14 now, eh? Because I think it's because they're growing more fond of each other. You can see the is dear to modifier second from the bottom. I wonder if sending a ward would be enough. Still can't afford a gift, obviously. Offer ward. Send. What if I just send this random courtier? I don't know if that'll actually make a difference. Sending a random. Who is this even? Do I even know you? Oh, it's one of my knights' kids. This knight who was plotting against my wife. I'm starting to think it was a seduction plot, because ever since we married him, that's kind of gone away, right? kind of gone away. Saketh, I mean, you might be right. That's interesting. Though. I did not know that about coffee. I'm learning something new about myself this morning. Maybe I should. We've been joking about, you know, maybe I should get checked up on that. Oh, that's good to know, Conrado. Yeah, it's made me more curious, I guess, as life has gone on. It just made me more curious. Okay, let's. I mean, I guess we'll send you. You're nobody to me. So a little experimental ward first. Send you over. See what that does to opinions, and then we'll take a look at again that marriage we're trying to arrange. Man, we're gonna arrive there. They're gonna lose, and we'll arrive after they've already lost. The thing is, our advantage is so much higher. If this battle had started, when I was already there, I think we would have won it. And now the concern is, though. Now the concern is, they're just so much more powerful in number. Alright, well, this is good at least. Let me see if I can't get some mercenaries. I think they're still expensive for us. Yeah, and I'm wondering what's up with that. Because we are involved in the struggle now, so we should be seeing significantly reduced prices. But these still seem like regular prices for mercenaries. I don't want to hire one and go into debt, because that's a huge negative. Being in debt is a huge negative to advantage. But diving into this battle is a fool's errand. I don't think that's the right call. What I could try and do is I could try and get out of here. Let them go all the way back down over here to try and relieve some of these holdings, and then come back up over here and put the duchy under siege. I think that's the right call. No, Conrado, it's more that I started to notice. But the coffee thing, I guess, is new, yeah. Suddenly I'm seeing conversation about speed in chat. I'm like, wait, what? William de Bickford, Royal Court, I think is... So I thought it was a huge DLC. There were some issues with it when it first released, but those have been addressed, like tribes having courts and things like that. A lot of that stuff has been addressed. I quite like the DLC. We aren't going to see it in this playthrough in the early phases, but as soon as we form our own kingdom, we will. And it's huge. It unlocks so many options. The free update is huge as well, and that's the thing about Paradox stuff, like DLC and stuff, is like their updates are also so big, so you don't really have to rush to pick up the DLC. Truth be told, but I do think it's a good one. Hold on. I guess sending contributor in one of my wars is helping. They don't like the fact that I'm a murderer. Cultural acceptance, yeah. So sending a random kid over doesn't do enough as far as making him like us more. Let's go ahead and send my other son, Basque Chad, over here. We'll bring him back afterwards. Don't you dare touch his culture. Hopefully he'll grow to like my son and decide to marry them as well. Or like to have their children marry. I don't know if... We're not going into this battle, are we? I should hope not. It would give us a battle warning if we were. I just want to make sure that we get out of there. We were going a little too close. We've gone too close. This is bad. This is not good. Oh, it's at a river crossing. I will never understand why these guys decided to defend down there. It's a terrible spot to defend. Absolutely terrible spot to defend. Alright, where's Basque Chad? Basque Chad. Oh my god, only... Man. I can't afford a... gift. Befriending takes forever. There's nothing else we can do, unfortunately. I mean, I could try fabricating a hook, I suppose. And using that. Let's try it. 13 months it'll take. Last thing I can try. Eric McKelvin, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, again, let me know down below. Hit that like button. Always makes a very big difference. Just let me know what people like on the channel. You can say a lot about Paradox and how much the games cost, but many play their games for years and have hundreds and thousands of hours on them. Yes, I mean, the thing about their DLC a lot of the time is like they're updating a 6-year-old game. Again, that's a whole conversation we could get into about their DLC policy. Now, to be fair, some of their games have worse DLC policies than others. like sorry, hold on. Let me figure this out first. Well, sorry. Some of their DLCs have been questionable, especially if you look at Europa Universalis. For some of the new DLC, a lot of the new DLC has been questionable at best. But Stellaris, Crusader Kings 3, good times. So you know, it really does depend on. I can't speak for Hoi 4 because I don't play Hoi 4, but it does depend on the game sometimes. But EU4 is also an older title, so you know, once that gets a refresh, you might get a new approach to DLC as well. Folks, I'm really not sure about this. I'll probably lose, it says. I'm trying to figure out if are we able to escape? No. Wondering, no, I won't be a coward. I'm not gonna be a coward. If I'm gonna fight this battle, I'm gonna fight it myself. We'll see what comes of it. This has been a horrible situation to be in. This is a horrible situation to be in. God damn it! All right, there's nothing we can do. We've committed. Let's dive in and hope we don't die. I mean, advantage is like hugely in our favor. No, the numbers are just way too overwhelming. Way too overwhelming. There's not a chance in hell. Please let us survive, though. I don't want to die. Our knight, Alfonso, was wounded by Hunfrid. We've been defeated. Arrived just a little too late. Just a little too late. And alright, we're okay. One of my courtiers has been taken prisoner, but we're fine. We're pulling back. We're retreating. Looks like they're still pushing down. That's good. If they decide to keep pushing down and suffering attrition, that's good. I'm okay with that. Ashley, having some technical difficulties. Is it on my end or on your end? Is everyone getting clear audio, sound, video? Everything's all good, I hope? Benjamin Dorian Clark, thank you very much for subscribing, buddy. Again, hope you're enjoying. Again, we got, wow, man, over 120 people watching. That's absolutely fantastic. Hope you all having a good time. Again, if you're enjoying, folks, hit that like button. We got about, what, 50, 60 likes, 124 people watching. Gives me a good idea. Again, if you're watching the VOD as well, don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Leave a comment as well if you have something to say about how horrendously that northern aggression played out. Man, that was really unfortunate. Episode 1 of... Oh, are we talking about Iceland again? Oh my goodness, what a run that was. Can we... Am I able to... Hang on a second. I might have more troops sitting around, not raised, right? So let's send some reinforcements up top. And I might actually want to get our marshal organizing the army. Yeah, reinforcement rate plus 22%. Just had to refresh my memory because of the addition of managed royal guards. They changed some stuff up with the marshal, right? The Pala run was also wild. Oh god, with all the plague. I'm pretty sure with the Pala run, like Bengal Tiger, we weren't even our father's son for the vast majority of our playthrough there. I'm pretty sure we were the product of adultery in the Bengal Tiger run. That was a fun run too, man. Fabricate hook gossip. My agents have made contact with Clara, a servant in my acquaintance Duke Ebley's castle. With the right incentive, he is willing to start some whispers about Duke Ebley's not being nearly as dignified as he seems. We will ruin his reputation. Costs me a fair bit of money. A sympathetic ear close to him is enough. Reduces secrecy, but increases success chance. Or tarnished reputation, increases success chance significantly more. I don't need the significantly higher success chance. Again, 95% is the highest it can go. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And again, we might be, arrogant, ambitious, all that stuff, brave, impatient, but we're not stupid, right? None of our traits are stupid. So a sympathetic ear close to him is enough. We don't have to overdo it. Zen Money, hey, I just started watching your Total War Warhammer Beginner's Guide quick tips and found it heartwarming to hear you celebrate 5k subs and then see how far you've come. Whoa, that is wild to think about. That's hey, thanks for the nostalgia trip there, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was 5k subs, eh? That was a while ago. That was a hot minute ago. Damn. Look at that. 7 strong, elite quality troops. Let's bring them up front. Wait for our ally to regroup as well. Unfortunately, these guys have come back. They are acquiring supplies, which is a damn shame, because I really could have used the supply upper hand and the damage that causes to numbers. But they're still 3,600 strong, man. Oh god, we're not gonna be able to overcome that. Elena Kelly coming through with a super chat, loving the stream, thinking of giving this game a try. Thanks for the content. Well, thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, and thank you for the super chat as well. Of course, you hear me say it all the time. It really helps support the channel and just keep all this possible and viable. So thank you so very much. I appreciate it greatly. Crusader Kings is a fantastic time. It's just so much. It's so storytelling focused. I feel like there's something for everybody. If you do decide to like get into it, again, always feel free to ask questions. I've got so many tutorial videos on the channel. People in the Discord will be happy to help as well, myself included. But once you get over the steep learning curve of Crusader Kings, I think at least it is one of the best. It's just one of the best games out there. So if you're anything like me in terms of the storytelling and RPing and stuff like that, I can highly recommend. All right, what's in a name? With a babe cradled in her arms, Duchess Winfrieda's gaze meets mine. Her eyes are full of loving devotion. My love, let us name him Anso. After you. Ugh, fine, I guess. Yeah, sure, no, that sounds good. Need to make sure he's not got some terrible traits first, like stupid or anything like that. That'll, like, cause us trouble down the line. But yes, Anso it is. Fair enough. We already love each other as much as one can, so... Well, that's fine, but it doesn't hurt to have even more improved opinions. Man, at least they still have terribly low supplies, and hopefully that'll eventually escalate to starvation again as they travel through to try and push us back. This is probably going to be one of our more strategic wars we've fought in Crusader Kings 3, actually, where we've had to kind of bait them into taking losses. I might eventually be able to afford mercenaries. I think we've lost all of our men-at-arms or something. We've lost a lot of our men-at-arms. This is a little concerning. Reinforcements are coming through. Not just these guys, I mean also just our marshal accruing reinforcements and increasing our numbers slowly but surely. That'll help, but we have to pull back. We have to force these guys to lose their supplies, go back into starvation mode, and see what that does for us. Can I actually see I'm undersupplied? I was wondering if I could see how much they're losing per month, but I don't think so. Hunter and Spencer, love the videos. Oh, thanks, bud. Always appreciate a kind word and a compliment. Doing pretty good myself. How about you, buddy? How about yourself? Elena, you liked Bannerlord? Well, he's getting back into video games. Used to play Stronghold and Majesty. Black and White. Oh, more nostalgia trips. Yeah, this really does take it to the next level. Crusader Kings 2, when I first played it many years ago now, like literally, I say this, it's not hyperbole, it changed how I look at strategy games because it's so wildly different from your average strategy game. It does so much like interesting stuff, and then CK3 just continues that trend. This video, Hunter and Spencer, we're playing Crusader Kings 3. It's a live stream. You're here with me right now over the internet, coming at you live. Dark Lotus, yeah, very, very high learning curve. Probably higher than Snoop. That took me a minute. I was like, which game is Snoop? Shameful, shameful. Huge Snoop fan as well, but I didn't catch what you were throwing down there. Buddy, you got to get out of these situations. I can't keep diving in. He's 1,200. If I get there, we'll be 2,400 against 4,000. No, we need to wait for them to suffer more hurt. My advantage is 40? Why did it drop down to 30? I thought I saw 40 up there. Anyway, no, man, no. I'm not going to dive into that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually push up to here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because... Where is your capital, man? Zutphen? I had a hard time spotting like exactly which one their capital was the last time. I could have sworn I ended up at the wrong place. Okay, hold on. County of Zutphen. Which one is this? Up there. Okay, that's what I thought. But it didn't show us having the right thing under siege when we ended up there. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll hold our ground there. Maybe they'll try and rush back up through or through Lotharingia, and they'll continue to suffer supply losses as they try to chase us down. Again, trying to take that like strategic approach over here and really using whatever we can to get an advantage. I think our bishop just died. I got this notification. Guillaume just died, and I think that was our bishop, so we have a new bishop. He does not like me either. These guys, man, these guys. Okay. The Pope was swayed as well. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Buddy, listen. God damn it. Not a fan of ours still, eh? I need gold. If I could get some gold, I could recruit some mercenaries and the war would be done. He doesn't like the fact that we're a kinslayer. You know what? I would say that's entirely reasonable. We will continue to sway him. See what that does for us. See what that does for us. Pope for dinner. No. Pope as a bank first, and then eventually for dinner when we leave the faith. Seamus, I really enjoyed finding the CK3 videos, and while saving up for the game, I've tried out CK2. The ships. Why the ships? Wait, sorry. What do you mean? Like the art, you mean? It's been so long since I played CK2. Ever since CK3 came out, I've not played CK2. The last time I played Crusader Kings 2 was when the Holy Fury DLC dropped. Come on. Taking 1% attrition per month. That's partly because of the siege, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're gonna come out on top over here. Hopefully we can drag them in to or up to Zutphen and have them give up the siege down here and suffer some more losses. Hopefully. Can you plug in a mouse and keyboard to your Series X? I don't think so. If I recall correctly, Paradox has said that you cannot use mouse and keyboard. I thought it was on the Xbox. I don't have the... in all honesty, Dark Lotus, I couldn't tell you with 100% certainty, sorry. And good point. I didn't catch my perk. I thought that was just the battle we lost. I will do that after this, paying homage. My vassal, Count Asnar, has arrived outside my castle with a grand procession of well-dressed diplomats, knights, and exotic entertainers. The fellowship resembles a parade led by Asnar himself. In a booming voice, Asnar announces that he is here to pay homage and that he comes bearing gifts of gold. Such generosity is hard to find in a subject. Asnar's loyalty is truly something to treasure. Is this the same guy who gave us gold previously? It's a shame that I don't remember who that was. I really should. Because we had another... Was it Eneko? I feel like it might have been him. We had another vassal previously give us a significant sum of gold. Like, I think it was like 100 something. It was good gold. He deserves to be rewarded. And I do think it was Mayor Eneko. I don't see why else I would have him pinned over here. So I should probably give him better territory soon. He's 52. I'm not likely to have kids. I mean, he'll still have them, but chaste, so likeliness reduces. He's on the older side, though, so if I'm going to do it, I have to do it soon. But what is this? Count Asnar now, coming through with how much? Please, enter. Deposit the gold on your left. Okay. Why? Surely you have more to give. Makes him upset, gives me more money and more prestige, or keep the gold, your friendship is enough. No. First of all, we're arrogant. Second of all, your friendship isn't enough. I could very much use the gold for this war we're in right now. Hire some mercenaries, right? Use them in our upcoming wars as well. He's my vassal, he's a count, so he's one level below us. He's a decent individual. I could take his money. I'm wondering if I care for his opinion. He already likes us. He's a powerful vassal, though. So we got to be a little bit careful. I think he has more to give. I think he has more to give. I think we're worth more. You know? Lars Bungard, thank you very much for that super chat, buddy. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but feel free to correct me if I absolutely butchered it. Thank you very much for the super chat. Eat the Pope. Off for today. Love your videos. Well, thank you very much. I will definitely we'll look to treating with the Pope as we split from the faith for sure. No doubt about it. But thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. Again, you heard me say it before, I'm sure, many times, but it really makes a difference to the channel. Really helps support these streams and everything. So I appreciate it greatly, and thank you as well for the kind words. Have yourself a beautiful rest of your Monday, and if I don't catch you, at any point between now and then, hopefully I'll catch you on Friday. We've got our Disco Elysium stream then. But yeah, enjoy your Monday and your week. Thanks, bud. Can I get more men-at-arms instead of mercs? They take so much time to get, and they're a more like constant cost though, right? When they're raised, they're a constant cost. I think men-at-arms will wait until peace, accumulate wealth, and then get men-at-arms. But mercenaries, they're a one-time cost unless you renew their contract, which at least doesn't drain our coffers consistently. But yes, I think I will go ahead and just, I'm sure, Count Asnar, you have more to give. I've had a mayor give me more gold than this. Come on, good man. Come on. Good stuff. 164 gold. Now, all right, I'll take a look at it though. I'm not just gonna ignore the suggestion completely or anything like that. Again, we can afford, yeah, quite a few, but it takes time for them to accumulate, right? Like these guys still haven't, they're almost topped up, but it takes time for them to accumulate, time which I don't think we have, and again, it's a constant cost when they're raised, right? Like even right now, raised armies is negative 4.7, right? Like it's expensive. These guys alone are 2.4 of that. So if we spend money to acquire more men-at-arms, raise them, we'll be reaching a deficit very, very soon. That makes me uncomfortable. That makes me uncomfortable. If we look at mercenaries, though, is 160 gold enough for anything worthwhile? Just 765 troops? Man. Yeah, 3 years isn't a long time. This is true. This is true. Shake him down. Yeah, I could. Oh man, I just worry about the time and the cost. But now looking at some of the options available to us, like these guys aren't all that impressive either. 178. Why are they so small? Like 700 troops. Like that's nothing. Now, granted, a couple of men-at-arms isn't much either, but it's a lot. That's a lot of men-at-arms, though. Size 3. The Company of Bretons, or the Catalan Band of Rosselló. I don't know how the double L is pronounced in like Catalonian. That's also a lot of pikemen. 2 knights. 2 knights, a lot of pikemen. But that's all of our money gone, basically. All right, screw it. Let's try men-at-arms. Question is though, all right, in that case, if we're actually recruiting men-at-arms, we should take a look at what we're up against here. Let me select your army. Come on. As much as I love the tooltip locking, sometimes it doesn't work, and when something that works 90% of the time stops working, it can be extra frustrating. Let me see. Okay, not gonna see it there. These guys have heavy infantry. Is there another way to select this army? Holding, no. Sieging army. Can't actually select you. God damn it. I'm trying to think about what's happening is I'm hovering over a different thing at the same time. I could try, nah, it's all gonna stay aligned. God damn it. All right, I'll just have to go with my gut. Let's go ahead and create a men-at-arms regiment of, I'm thinking, maybe we should do armored foot. What counters armored footmen? Or I should say heavy infantry. Not pikemen. Bowmen is for light, like skirmishers, right? Archers, light footmen counter heavy infantry, and onagers are always a good idea. I should definitely get some onagers eventually. Maybe we get some light footmen and upgrade them to level 2. Other option is to just upgrade our armored footmen to level 3. But I think light footmen is the way to go. Forest, taiga, and jungle. I don't know how much of any of that we're going to see. Oh yeah, there's a good bit of forest down here. Alright, yeah. Don't think it's a terrible idea. These guys, a lot of plains down here, but that's not going to hurt us. We don't take any negatives, which is good. Don't take any negatives in any territory. Hills, forest. Plains, mountains, hills. A lot of hill fighting in the area, right? Forest, hills. Alright, sure. Let's get some light footmen, I think. NightX, just want to say I'm coming in the VOD to check today's stream. Good luck. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the VODs, buddy, but thanks for saying, coming through and saying hi. Appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and create. Go ahead and upgrade you to size 2, right? And we'll go ahead and we'll let them accumulate first, I think, right? Let's not raise them right off the bat, because then we're paying for a pitiful band of nothing. So we'll give it some time, let them accumulate, and then we'll be operating at a deficit, which is why I'm not rushing to to raise them right away. Go ahead and get promising prospects. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Improved marriage acceptance chances. Can we arrange for my Basque Chad to marry your Gersenda? Yes, yes we can. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It'll make our alliance. Again, I won't be able to pull them into this war or anything because it's not our war, right? It seems as though his child is slow, right? Yeah. So that's an unfortunate inheritable trait as far as stats and stuff down the line are concerned. But if we're lucky, that won't get in our way. She's 17. Wow, we're stepping in at the right time before she gets married away. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Not matrilineal, it's patrilineal. So children of this marriage will be born into my house, House of Vasconia. Excellent. Yeah, let's do it. I'm trying to figure out if I wanted to use a different child of mine, one who is perhaps older, only by 2 years. That's not significant enough of a difference, I think. Sure. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Send that proposal. They will marry, and all I need to do is make sure that he doesn't have another child or doesn't remarry. I'm about to get a hook on him. I'll let this finish. It'll take 5 months. I might get a hook on him. I don't know how that'll help us in any way, but it won't anymore. Since we've got the marriage, it won't help us in any way anymore. But I'm just trying to figure out if I murder him or what do I do. I don't know who I have in his court that I could use. I could send my spy master here, Louis-Pold, to find secrets in his court, see if we can get any hooks on anybody or anything like that, and try and get our dynasty installed. You know, at the head of another territory. I think that'd be pretty good. Light footman seems like a bad long-term investment. That's my concern. I'm a little worried that I was a little hasty on that, but we'll see how it plays out. Too late now, I guess. We'll see how that plays out. Spouse's skills. Duchess Winfrida gained the trait architect. I should take a look at constructing more stuff. There's our alliance. Excellent. It'll take some time before they actually get married and start having children. But again, I gotta keep an eye on this guy. Make sure he doesn't get remarried. Take a look at the duchy. Yes, his daughter is next in line. Okay, good stuff. These guys are still down here, still suffering attrition. We're still up here. 8 months it'll take. This will take you 6 months. All right. We're gonna the war score is gonna take a bit of a hit. A matter of taste. Duke Eblis. How do you pronounce that? Eblis? Ebli? Is the S silent? Of Toulouse is a complicated man. I need to understand him as well as possible if I'm to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. Alright, I will soon uncover the truth of him, or I will take my time with this. 80% success chance. Sure, let's try it. This is our impatience. I will soon uncover the truth of him. And if we fail, if this fabricate hook fails, it's not the end of the world, right? People describe Duke Ebli as both sensible and loathsome, which tells me more about their relationship to him than anything else. Also, a curious number of people mention how often he watches a fly crawling on some gilded decorations and talks about military strategies. What? Okay, this information will supposedly be useful. Alright, I'll take it. How long will this last? 30 days. About a month. 7 months for ours, unless we get lucky with some events. Don't know. Yeah, we could get rid of them later. The light footmen. I'm just hoping. All right, here we go. Pikemen, and light infantry. Pikemen and light infantry. Of course, the only one I could see had heavy infantry, and the rest all have pikemen. Now, who counters pikemen? I don't remember this stuff off the top of my head. Spearmen, rather, is a generic term. Armored footmen. So I could not increase because it'll cost me 90 gold. Alright, how can I get gold? Do I have any decisions I can make that'll give me gold? I do not have any decisions I can make that'll give me gold. I am not able to use hooks to get gold yet, if I'm not mistaken. The struggle doesn't have that available to us yet, I believe. But I can check. Where is my... what am I looking for? Realm. Vassals? No, I'm looking for Intrigue, hooks and secrets. There we go. Don't think I can demand any. Yeah. Nope. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, that might have been a bad call. Might have been a bad call. The final S is usually silent, but like Ebli, yeah, I guess Ebli must be a silent S. It's just not a name I'm very familiar with at all. It is a... Again, it's... is it different? Right? It might be. Light footmen can come in handy. Some of the Muslim rulers have access to Mubaraz's unique heavy infantry. Oh, true. Okay, so at least there'll still be a counter to their tools, their preferred tools, I suppose. Duke Ebli has something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get him in my grip. All I have to do is let him know what I know. Gives me a weak hook, okay. I will keep this close to my chest for now. Oh, he has a lover. So I won't get the hook, but I will have a way to blackmail him. Or a secret to reveal. I don't know if that'll help us get more people in his, like, against him, like, in his court. You know, like, they might like him less for being... Well, he's not an adulterer, though. It is out of wedlock, but I don't think that has a negative impact on people's opinions in Crusader Kings 3. So I don't know if the secret is worth anything. At this point, though, I don't know if the hook is worth anything either, truth be told. I'm just trying to think this through. I'll let the world know that he's got a lover. What's likely to happen? If he's had that lover, if he has been an adulterer, people will have a reduced opinion of him, and so they might be more willing to join a plot to have him killed. And I'm kind of thinking that's maybe the right call, just to try it, just hoping that it becomes an adulterer trait. So it's a little, I'll be honest, a little meta thinking. I'm hoping for the game doing what I expect it to do. In world, if I was actually this character, I think I would probably have a better idea of what's going on. If I expose his lover's secret, I don't know. Let's try it. This is something everyone should know. Plus, it lines up with my impatience a little bit as well, I think. He's a fornicator, and it is shunned, and Catholics don't appreciate it. Okay, so it should give him a -5, yeah. Countess Marta. Oh, wife of one of his counts, I'm guessing? Oh, spicy. Very spicy. All right, hopefully that works in our favor. Look at that, 95% chance of success. What was this before? It was like 26 or something? 20 or 30-something% chance? I genuinely think this, revealing this secret tipped this completely in our favor. Okay, so we kill him. His daughter inherits the territory. And her children with my son, eventually, 7 years from now or whatever, are from the Vasconia dynasty and have control of Toulouse. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's begin this scheme. I like it. Wow. A tale of friendship, I'd said. A tale of friendship it was supposed to be. Oh, man, this is the guy whose wife he was... Oh, no. I love it. I absolutely love this game. This kind of stuff that just makes sense, and the way it works is just so beautiful. Look at that. I'm so glad I exposed that secret. Dude is not happy. He jumped right in. And he's the spy master. Dude, if there's one rule about medieval Tinder is you don't hook up with your spy master's SO. You just don't do it. You absolute fool of a duke. He deserves this. He deserves this. Everything that's about to come to him. My God. Yo, that's so good. I couldn't have asked for a better result. He's sleeping with his spy master's wife. Dude deserves this. Alright, listen. Justifying my actions here. These guys are still low on supplies. Not suffering like super attrition or anything. If we can get these sieges done. 3 days, 1 day, 1 month. I need a month. At least we've succeeded here. Come on, 30 days. Okay, now they're suffering from more serious attrition, they're going to catch me, aren't they? Oh, 25 days. Am I really going to just walk away from this? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? Goddamn. We could come back. We could come back at some other point in time. My fear is that he'll send his 800 in as well. What is our advantage right now? 35 versus theirs 17, 15, 16, 21. Like, we should be better off than them. God damn it. I should get out. I should get out. Okay, what if I station besiegers? That's half our strength staying behind. That's too much. That's too much. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, he will have more men-at-arms. You're right. I gotta get out of here. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Let's take out to sea, and maybe we'll move towards the this capital over here. Like, when they make their way down south, we'll poke over here instead, you know? Come on, get out of there. Unfortunate timing. Oh, I should have kept an eye on days to see if I would have been able to make it out. Wasn't able to sway the Pope, unfortunately. It's okay. Out we go. Out we go. Can we please? Can we please? Are you goddamn kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait. Why am I not in charge of this army? I didn't switch myself out. What the hell happened there? What? I don't think we would have won either way, but I did not. I don't want anybody to think I switched myself out or anything. I didn't do it. What the hell happened there, man? Well, now these guys are extra screwed. Don't even have that significant of an advantage. This is. I guess going to sea was a bad idea. Yeah, I should have gone over to Holland or something. Man, that's gonna hurt. All right, we've also lost our spy master. I get a new one. Ooh, hello. One of my knights here with 22 intrigue. Don't mind if I do. He is vengeful, something to keep in mind. But I haven't given him any reason to dislike me. Hiring him will improve his opinion of me. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring him in. Still -3. Not too bad, not terrible. And he is still seeking secrets. I don't really need to do that anymore. We'll give him the 4 days, and then we'll get him to help disrupt schemes or something like that. I did not die, no. I don't know what happened there, but I know sometimes when there's a tick from attrition, you can be involved. You can be a part of that, and it basically makes you not the commander. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but it's a pattern I've noticed, and I think that's what happened there. Or when I station besiegers, but shouldn't it put the more powerful commander in charge when you rejoin them? I guess it doesn't default to that. Yeah, embarking does take longer. No. That was my bad. I'm not blaming the game. That was my mistake. That was my mistake, and I'm gonna pay the price for it. Definitely gonna pay the price for it. There we go. I do not need a strong hook on Blasi. Who is Blasi? One of his knights? No, we'll just be friends instead. Because that knight will soon be one of my son's knights. Or my grandson's knights, I suppose. Just be friends. Go back to disrupting schemes. Our knight mained Count Diedrich. Well, at least we're getting some work done. And you know, we're holding them in place. So that's something. Alright, what happened there? One of my cousins was taken prisoner. Alright. Did Dweepool die? No, he died of old age. Okay, I was like, did he die in battle? No, it was just old age. Alright, fair enough. That could have been worse. 751 reinforcements are coming with organized army. We will raise more back at home. Go ahead and raise all here. See if we can't group them up together. And keep pushing. The war score is at 54%. And these guys are still... I feel like I should have gone for... the mercenaries. Just the numerical advantage, you know? Just the numerical advantage. Sorry, what did I miss, Sackett? The #1 rule of CK3, never ever make your spy master mad at you? No, for sure. Angela Twerkle. just notice the name. Porking your spy master's wife is kinda asking for it? Yeah, nah, he is asking for that trouble. And now trouble's coming his way. Alright, this siege is not ideal, but they are taking losses. Unfortunately, like, so are we. We've been taking tremendous losses as well in battle. War score's ticking up, though, so at least there's that. How's our army down here? 202. I need, like, a nice big boost of reinforcements or something. This might be one of the longest wars I've fought in this game, like, ever. Might be one of the longest wars I've fought in this game, ever. There's our light infantry as well. Bring you up over here. Regroup. Barony of Guy. 1,300 strong. Oh, hello. Where are these reinforcements coming from? Did you make a new friend? Hang on a second. Lotharingia. Oh my god. They, like, out of desperation, I think, just allied with everybody. This war has grown for sure, right? Yeah, they've added more people. Thank God. Yeah, we were struggling there for sure. So I'm okay. Good move by the King of Lotharingia. I made my contributions. Many Gasconian men died. Many Gasconian children were made fatherless. Many Gasconian wives were made widows for this war. It's good to have more allies. We will succeed. Our success is guaranteed at this point. God, that was this has been a nerve-wracking war though. Group up, 1,400 strong. Let's go. Ooh, what is this? My agents have scheduled a journey for Duke Ebli, which will take him through dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. Alright. I mean, we're going to pull the trigger on it. Just want to make sure, before we do, the Duchy of Toulouse goes to Gersenda, who is betrothed to my child, Basque Chad. And in 8 years' time, they will marry and have many children who will be of my dynasty. Yeah. I'm a little concerned. I maybe should have waited a little bit for them to already have children, because I'm a little concerned her vassals are not going to like her because of what's it called? Like what's it called? Like the having a woman in charge. There's a negative penalty to it. They're not okay with that. So that's going to give her a negative, like to opinion with all of her vassals. And I worry that people will stand up against her. But we will step in, and we will wield our might against any who would stand against her and my son, obviously. And hopefully we can make that succession actually happen. But yes, the woods are such a dangerous place. The thugs did their job, and Duke Ebli is no more. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Duke Ebli was tragically slain in the melee. The bandits are now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. Ha! Perhaps commoners are not so useless after all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I can't wait until they get married. What was your birthday, buddy? What was your birthday? Where is it? Here. 17th of July. Oh, God. So long to go. That just adds a few more months than I'd expected. If you waited, he might get another son. That's the state. Yeah, there's too much of a risk to waiting, which is why I rushed it. But it's that buyer's remorse, right? It's like, oh, but maybe I could have waited longer. Oh, it would have just been one more person to kill. I would have just assassinated his son. You know what I mean? But I think this was the right call, though. I do think this was the right call. Taking a look at chat real quick. Captain Toffet, I have no clue what's happening, but is this war looking bad or good? It was looking kind of bad, but now things have turned literally like 10, 20 minutes ago. I think things turned around and things are looking good again. Timeless Chronicles, this is actually the war from last time. It's the independence war that our ally Lotharingia is trying to defend against. And so we stepped in to prevent their realm from falling apart because, again, their strength is our strength. And wanted to make sure that he survived the independence war. Making sure I didn't miss too much. Swaying the Pope is very low percent. Yeah, I noticed that. More to shame, my PC died, so I fired up CK2 on my dad's old laptop. Hey, CK2, still a good time. And I like, well, my current Spy Master was already, or sorry, my current scheme was already at 95%, or was at 95%, so I didn't need my Spy Master supporting schemes. I didn't need his help there, so which is why I put him into disruption. So it seems that my diplomatic overtures towards Pope Stephanus have caused a major misunderstanding. I've received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I've been pursuing a different goal entirely. I am your Pope, for God's sake. I do not need to read on to get the point. Man, oh no. He is not a fan. He is not a fan. This is all a big misunderstanding. You know what? Okay, 10 opinion isn't as bad as it made it sound at first. We're not going to be getting that money anytime soon, though. What's going on over here? Prisoners can be ransomed. Of course they can. 50 gold. Don't mind if I do. This is... I keep... But I made money. Basque Chad. What are you? You're bossy? I could teach you... I could teach you martial ways. That he just became available again because of the death of his previous ward, or his previous guardian. Powerful vassals, wars, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, no, I don't like this. Realm will lose land when my vassal dies. Excuse me? County of Bijor will be lost to me when my vassal dies because your children are vassals in the Kingdom of France. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to go around killing children to avoid this from happening? No, I have to... What I have to do is... I have to revoke her title, but that will definitely be seen as an act of tyranny. I do have claims on these titles, right? So I'm okay. She won't be a fan of it, though. Might accept 34% chance. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to go ahead and fabricate hooks and use those hooks to revoke those titles. There's no other way to do it apart from killing her kids, which, as we saw, 10% chance on one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same on the other as well. Yeah, 10% chance. So let's go ahead and yeah, fabricate hook. Might even use that to imprison her. I don't know. We need this to try and revoke these titles, though. Crap. All right, let's go for it. That is unfortunate. I'm glad I noticed that, though. I think so, Malak the Mad. I think that's what went down there. The Pope is not a leper. No, if they were a leper, they would have the that mask, the metal mask that they wear. All right, I gotta keep an eye on this situation. Gotta remember that that's going down over there. All right, let's actually finish this war now. Neil, how's it going, buddy? Having a good Monday, I hope. Sounds like a busy one. Thanks for dropping by, though, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, don't get drunk and blow. Yeah, I got a lot of secrets that I should be careful about being too much of a party animal in game. There's our alliance with the Duchess. Yeah, okay, educating my child. Got one set of gold. Who are you? Vassal in the Kingdom of Lotharingia. Don't care for a hook on him, I don't think. So I'll just take the money. Alright. This is good, though. This is good, though. Victory at this point is guaranteed. We'll make our way up over here. Put this holding under siege. And win the war. The best way to appease the Pope is to seduce. He'll grant you anything after that. I don't think he's open to such advances. Not this one, at least. Not this one. Alright, in we go. To this holding, not the Pope. Alright, good stuff. These guys, 2,400 strong. Yeah, we've got this. We've got this. Oh, thank God. I was genuinely worried we were going to lose this war. War scores at 80% as well, so it'll be done soon. TikTok, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, this game's fantastic. Game is fantastic. Here comes the excommunication. No. We're still okay. We're still okay. He doesn't... Again, -10. It wasn't as bad as I expected, but we can no longer sway him until he's not irritated at us anymore. I don't know how long that'll last. Another child. Oh God, it'll last a while. A bit more than 10 years, approximately. Another son. Oh, Winfrieda. You have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Galindo? Oh, he's intelligent. All right. I like Galindo. It has the, it's got that gal from Gallant in it, which is kind of like, I like it. Intelligent. All right, may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. I still can't believe we have a child named Basque Chad in response to Fail Chad. Ooh. The King of France is now the King of France, first of all. It's no longer West Francia. Is heirless. Well, rather, he has no children, I should say. Of course, the kingdom has an heir. Huh. I'm just wondering about spreading my dynasty even further. It'd be kind of interesting. For this guy, I mean, like, I'd have to do so much... Such distraction... Like, such distractions, right? Don't think that's as urgent of a push. I should also consider making more alliances as I prepare to push down south. Wonder if these guys need my help. They might. Where are we? Station besiegers. Put me in charge of the army that's going to go. Hold on. I hate. Station besiegers. Move this army up over here. Gonna take some attrition en route, unfortunately. These guys are gonna back off. Alright, fair enough. That's fine, though. I'd rather be safe than sorry here. We are technically, I think, still in the friend zone with our own wife, but we have been having many children, and our opinion of each other is at 100, so there's that. And I think they're coming around to hit us instead. And we'll need to get away. 4 months, we're not going to be able to pull this off. You know what, actually, let's get out of there. We've already suffered the attrition one way, why suffer it both ways? And let's get out of here as well. Gonna eat some attrition. Trying to figure out the best way to go here. It's a lot of attrition. Go up there, end up cornered. Try and take to the sea again. Some traditions never die. Of course, these guys will probably change their direction now. Ooh. There's no way we're going to win that fight. Are you kidding me? We do need to get out of here, though. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm surprised at the numbers. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. This is not good, though. Our knight Grusson maimed Yves? Eve? I never knew how to say that. Oh, no. Mayor Eneko died. No. This is actually troubling. We overextended ourselves, of course. Let's not go down this way. Let's very much not go down this way. Let's get out of here. Our antiquarian died. In battle, I assume? Ludolf, no! Yo, F's in chat, man, for our antiquarian who never got to, like, actually write any poetry or make us any, many artifacts. Or even just look after any artifacts, I should say. And for Eneko, who gave us so much gold and helped us in our time of need and then died in battle. Once more trying to help us in our time of need. Man, that is... This war has cost me too much. This war has cost me way too much. God damn. Bunch of average antiquarians is all I have now. Vicenza, you're a monk, aren't you? So you won't marry. Are you married? You're married. Valeria, why don't we go ahead and find you a good, intelligent Swabian spouse. Matrilineal marriage, he's a lowborn, she's a lowborn. Bring somebody who's worth having as an antiquarian. Because I do want to get into artifacts and stuff. Plus, it's not bad to have someone with good learning. She's a bit on the older side, so no children, I assume. Unless they start working at it right away. She is lustful. And we can be hopeful that they end up with the quick trait at the very least. Go for it. See how that works out. Man, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Okay, Percy, how's it going? Glad you could make it. And Neil heirs, like my own heirs? No, I got plenty of heirs. I got plenty of heirs. Despite the friend zoning, I have plenty. I started with some as well. Did Eneko leave a child? He did not leave a child. No way to reward his service, unfortunately. That really is a shame. I was looking forward to giving him proper land and title. There's a marriage proposal. Excellent. Let me just check real quick. He is also average. What a waste. It's because he doesn't have any like fancy traits that would give him an upper hand, you know? Alright, well, we'll put him in the role soon. Costs 100 to commission an artifact. Before I die, I would like to have something made. And I'm close to death. I'm old, man. I'm old. So, Georg, I guess. I don't think it's George. Let's go ahead and put you in this position. Sure. And let's go ahead and commission an artifact for ourselves. Something that'll, you know, live on well beyond our life. Something we can pass on to our son. What should it be, though? A weapon, armor, crown, or some regalia? We can't do wall-hanging furniture or book because we don't have a court because we're not yet a king. But we can do a weapon, some armor, a crown, or, again, regalia. I could do a crown to represent the rise of old Vasconia. I could do a crown. But really, anything works here. Chat, what do you guys think? Which one should we do here? Which one should we do here? You know what? I can even throw a quick poll out. No, don't create an empty poll. Whoops. All right. No, ignore that one. I double clicked by mistake because it was slow to respond to me. Ignore that. Can I create a poll? Question is, which first artifact? Don't mind my spelling. Weapon, armor, crown, or regalia. It's going to be a quick vote, not going to be like the other ones that lasted like the whole session. Go ahead and vote away. That should show up. And I'm going to have a quick sip of water. My voice is starting to die on me, so that'll give you some time to vote. Not going to let it take too long. I'm leaning towards crown, but not strongly enough to be like, no, I refuse to do any of the others. Like, crown and regalia to me feel like the most fitting for somebody who's on the journey that we're on. We're also ambitious, let's not forget. So that's why I'm leaning that way, but I could be swayed. Because, like, at the same time, right, like a weapon of great renown can also be like, oh yes, this is the sword that slew the first enemies of old Vasconia. Like, you can make any of these really work. So I'm curious how y'all feel, but it'll be a quick vote again. I'll be checking after I'm done drinking this water. All right. Also, just want to say really quickly, we have over 130 people watching. A warm welcome to all y'all. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, we're just at 99 likes. Hit that like, but there it is, 100 likes. Beautiful. Thank you. It just, again, the numbers always give me a quick read after the stream to see just, you know, what people are enjoying and not. And then afterwards, even further afterwards, I take a look at all the comments and the likes that accumulate afterwards to get an understanding of how many people are enjoying the VODs and if my approach is working and things like that. So it really does help. Obviously, you being here is a very immediate reflection of people's opinions, and y'all watching is an immediate reflection as well. But just at a quick glance, when I'm doing my like review basically of the channel, it helps me very quickly understand, you know, what's working and what maybe isn't. But with that spiel done, I'm going to go ahead and end that poll. I think I've given enough time for everyone to get their vote in, hopefully. But let's go ahead and end that poll. And take a look at the results there. Can you guys actually see the percentages on before I hit submit or no? But either way, Crown has won with 44% of the vote. There were 47 votes. Maybe I was a little too quick on the end there, but I do see a lot of people as well calling for the Crown. Find a fishman for Ant. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Mika! That took me a minute. I was like, what do you mean by why a fishman? Oh no. Yeah, regalia might give piety, weapon and armor is prowess, and I believe crown is can give prestige if memory serves, right? You can see them, right? Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad YouTube introduced polling like this. It's so much better than the text spam we used to get when I would poll previously. It also makes me want to poll even more often because it's so quick and easy to set up. And I love polling. I love checking how y'all feel. All right, crown it shall be. A decent bit of the vote. So crown it shall be. Let us go ahead and hire a local artisan. Sinhild. Anglo-Saxon. Gained 40 opinion of me, and I've given her 100 gold. Because she was just hanging around in town. It says I've got 5 unread messages, but I don't know why it's doing that. It's stressing me out, man.
Stressing me out. All right, can these guys get out of here? Ooh, a wedding at court. Oh, no. Sort your own celebrations out. Come on, you're just... lowly courtier. Like, come on. Get out of here. No, Mika, it was excellent. That was, my groaning was because it was amazing. And we have won the war led by King Lothair II of Lotharingia against Count Meginhard of Zutphen. War is done. The independence faction has been dismantled. We have gained... What have we gained? Have I not gained anything? King Lothair has gained 36 dread and 150 prestige. Excuse me? For all my contribution, have I received nothing? You crook. So be it. I think I just got had by the game. And of course, that happens after we lose Mayor Ineko. Alright, well, it is what it is. Disband our armies. These guys, we have to wait until they're done retreating before we can disband them. We need to get reinforcements. We need to regain our strength, and then we can push into the Iberian Peninsula. Because, yikes. Another martial perk has been made available. Loyalty and respect. Okay. I do hope we can make it to Gallant before we die, but again, we are, what, 63 now. We're up there. We are up there. Yeah, all we gained was sadness. No prestige, no nothing. Just sadness and loss. Man, that is unfortunate. So I want to check real quick to make sure Buddy is organizing the army. Yes, a ransom request. 10 gold for Alfonso. He is of no use to me. What use is he to you? Sure, have him. No skin off my back. And in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and check our situation down over here. We are fabricating the hook, right? Yeah. 15 months it'll take. God, this concerns me. I guess the other option... Oh, you know what? I don't know. He is a count. If I give him a county in my kingdom, I don't think he will... I don't know which one gets priority. I think his primary title gets priority, so he'll end up at the one he got first. So I don't think that would work. But if I give him a duchy, then we'll be able to kind of come out on top, so to speak. Because he'd want to stay here for his duchy, for his duke title, and he would pull in whatever he has elsewhere in France. But they're two different sons with two different territories coming to them, so I don't know. I think I have to go with a fabricate hook and revoke title. Rogel, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. Oh, my war, what is it good for? Sadness? Yeah, for real. I have the song in my head. Yeah, no. Plus, we don't have any duchy. We can't give a duchy title away because we're just a duke ourselves. And the next kingdom title up is the Kingdom of Aquitaine, or I think, again, Old Vasconia is a kingdom, if memory serves me correctly. Here I am rushing towards that decision. I need to make sure that it's actually... pretty sure it is the Kingdom. Old Vasconia. I don't actually... Can I? I guess I'd have to make a separate kingdom anyway. So am I going towards Aquitaine or something else? Valencia, Navarra, I suppose. We rename it to the Kingdom of Gascogne. Maybe even the Kingdom of Vasconia once we do the decision. But I guess we'd move towards the Kingdom of Navarra, which doesn't exist. I have the counties I need. I don't have the gold, and I don't have the duchy titles. But I could create another title and give it to myself. Once we have the gold, we could actually make the Kingdom of Navarra. We could become a king and hand off duchies. 500 gold I need. Kind of wish I hadn't spent on the artifact now. Damn. 500 will take a long time to get, though. Getting stuck in. There was a commotion among the children today. Louis was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Basque Chad intervened and did what he could to protect him. Exactly. Never back down from a challenge, Basque Chad. Keeps the trait brave. Good. There's so many things going on right now. So many plots at play right now. We've got this whole situation with succession crisis, I suppose you could call it. She's only 28, so there's time yet. But there's that situation. Then there's, yeah, the kingdom we want to make, for which we want 500 gold. So we can make it. Oh no, Count Azenar was killed as well. Oh no, both the people that gave me gifts met brutal ends in that war. Man. But yeah, so there's the succession situation. There's creating the Kingdom of Navarra for ourselves. Oh, these guys have fallen apart. 800 and 1600. Why are you so strong? Holy crap. You're stronger than I am right now. But yeah, these guys fell apart. What happened to the Kingdom of Navarra? What actually tore it apart at the end there? No clue. But, couple things going on. I was wondering about it. I was like, why is the Kingdom of Navarra not created? What's the deal there? Our royal court is tantalizingly close. Indeed it is. That's the other thing. Once we get the kingdom title, we'll rename it, of course, and it'll be the Gascogne Royal Court. What language will they speak? They will speak Basque. And we'll see how much glory we can bring to the Basque language courts. What is this? Establishing enclaves. The Mozarabs occupy a unique position in Iberian society. It is unusual, then, to see one of their local merchants ask for an audience with me. We Mozarabs tend to deal with a certain degree of extra difficulty when living our lives. He speaks evenly and without rancor, but there's clearly some steel to his words. All we want is for a small section of the cities in the county of Labour to call our own and live among our people. I've come here to petition you, my lord, to see whether you might magnanimously grant us this. Interesting. A wandering Anso. Ah, my name. He is lustful, brave, and zealous. He is not particularly impressive. He's a decent steward, but not particularly impressive. I could say he is welcome in my cities, costs me money, and causes me stress because I am arrogant. But we will gain Mozarab quarters, improving development, but reducing construction time. Making construction time, or rather increasing construction time, making it worse is what I meant to say. But he gains opinion of me. Or, I will not have you pollute my towns. He becomes upset at me. He's a lowborn, not like I care much for his opinion, and it gains me some piety. I need that money. I need that money, and you know what? Way too arrogant for this nonsense, this foreign nonsense. We have a faith of our own, we have people of our own, and their needs must be met first. I will not have you pollute my towns. Be gone from here. Mainly because I need the money. If you wish to stay alive, keep your money, vassals. How do you mean, DC? Oh, you mean in terms of like my growth plans? And Gerard, hey buddy, how's it going? I'm doing well, just got in the stream. So what happened? Well, we managed to conclude the war against King Lothair of Lotharingia. We were successful, so our ally remains strong. We have managed to make our one of our sons the betrothed to the Duchess of Toulouse. She became the Duchess because we slew her father after this betrothal was secured. And in 7 years' time, our dynasty will, well, hopefully they'll get married, they'll start having children, and we will have our dynasty spread across to multiple realms, which I'm really excited to do, because I don't think I've ever done that on stream, have I? We've never had a playthrough where we spread our dynasty through anybody that wasn't just ourselves, right? Greetings, Duke Anso of Gascogne. I would be delighted if your son Louise could visit my court in Amiens to meet his peers. I hope he will attend, as I have been waiting for an opportunity to see him. Of course he'll be there. Me being a party animal, he loses. That's hilarious. It's like I'm just happy to see my kid have a social life, I guess. Of course he'll be there. Just don't hurt him. Salinganya, how's it going? Or Salinganya? Salinganja? Never 100%. Never 100% certain. Blunder results in claim. Ooh, I've got an unpressed claim for Saracusta. That's Zaragoza, which is up here. I have an unpressed claim for a territory that I cannot make a move on because it's the Sheikdom, right? Yeah. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I can't make that move because Andalusia is still so very powerful. When this guy dies, though, they'll split. They'll fall apart, and I can try to murder him again, but a 5% chance of success is really not good enough. He will die eventually. He is 66. But it's an unpressed claim, which means when I die, it will not be passed on to my children. So hopefully we're able to pull the trigger soon. It's not the biggest deal, though. We can always make that move using the struggle clashes, right? Because with the struggle clash, you don't even need a claim. You gotta go, Elena. Sounds good. Ooh, horses. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, thank you for coming through. Hope you had a good time. Enjoy the rest of your day. If I don't catch you, but yeah, thank you for coming through, and again for the super chat. I appreciate it greatly. Music in this game is fantastic. The new music is also. I can't wait to declare war just to hear that war music. Yeah, Count Garcia and Mayor Alvar are among the most powerful vassals in my realm. I never know how to keep them happy, so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in the making. I should let my beneficiary, Sinhild, know that I'm dedicating her masterpiece to my trustworthy vassals and advisors. Then again, it is my artifact, so maybe I should keep it for myself. Let's see. Alvar loves me, Garcia loves me. They are, yes, my powerful vassals, but they do love me. Garcia is my heir. This is my first son and heir. But he'll receive this in due time. You know, it'll be passed on to him. So, after all, why not to myself? Or dedications are over... Oh, I see. Piety versus prestige. No. After all, why not? To myself. Makes me think of, why shouldn't I keep it? Yeah, I know, arrogance, right? Arrogance kicking in. Selling ganja. Okay, that's what I thought. Now it's good to have a confirmation. It's good to have the confirmation. Speed up time a little bit more. Still getting reinforcements. At our full strength, we are very strong. But I want to make sure we actually get there. Though we should be able to overpower these guys. They have a couple of allies. Sobarvi and Sheikh Lub the Impaler. Terrifying. 1,400 strong. Oh, they are actually allied. So I will need my... I'll need more than just my 2,200. I might even need my allies to take territory down over here. Interesting. My vassal, Countess Dedilda, is a complicated woman. I need to understand her as well as possible if I'm to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. I am impatient, so I will not be taking my time with this. As much of a risk as this is, I will soon uncover the truth of her. People describe Countess Dedilda as both impressive and abhorrent, which tells me more about their relationship to her than anything else. Also, a curious number of people mention how often she taps her foot and talks about court politics. I'm sure this information will be useful. Very well. Our strength continues to grow. What is this now? My friend... Yeah, we're still friend zone. My friend, Duchess Winfrida, stops me in the hall with a beaming smile. Ah, there you are, Anso. I've just spoken to Sinhild. I heard she's forging a crown for you. I couldn't resist a visit to her shop. I talked to her about how to meet your expectations. I think you'll like the results. Oh, well, thanks, Winfrida. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh, no. It might be of a slightly lower quality because of her meddling. Oh, man. Thanks, Winfrida. Thanks. She meant well. God damn. This artifact is close to finished. Book will take another 10 months, jeez. And what is this? To the perceptive Duke Enzo of Gascogne, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the peasant uprising. I will accept, but I'm sure he'll crush them himself. I'm sure I don't need to actually get involved. But I will uphold my duty and accept. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. There's like 700, 900, there's like 1,000 of them, give or take. Ooh, Return of the King of Thieves. No, it's not really the thought that counts, is it? Hello, Anso. I bet you weren't expecting to see me ever again, especially after you destroyed my organization years ago. But breaking something is as easy as putting it back together, and I don't want to play cat and mouse any further. Grant me safe passage to Napoli, and you will never have to see me again. The guild will be rebuilt far away from you and your riches, says Nuno, the King of Thieves, while nervously holding a pouch of coin in one hand and a concealed weapon in the other. Alright, so I could help him leave for Italy, giving me 15 gold, and he'll be gone for good. But Count Gregorius will be upset at me. Who is Count Gregorius? He's the Count of Napoli. Okay. Actually, how about you join my ranks instead, giving him a lot of money to bring with him. Whew. 30 intrigue? What? Also a gardener. Oh my. Oh my. 30 intrigue. Our current spy master is vengeful, so firing him would be a dangerous move, but that's very, oh boy. Okay, how exhausting. How about becoming a spy instead of a criminal? I'll pay him a bit more money, but the spy network will search for and report up to 2 secrets from other rulers involved in the struggle. Very interesting. Or no, you won't get away this time. Prepare yourself, and I'll enter a lethal duel with Nuno. And if I win, I'll gain the nickname the Thief Slayer. Oh, that's challenging. Oh boy, am I about to duel him? I'm slightly better than him at fighting. It is a duel to the death, though. I am brave. I am arrogant. He's coming back and he's trying to extort me. Right? He's trying to extort me. But I could play that 2 ways. I could play that as like a bit of a diplomatic approach, I suppose. Not my strongest suit. Would my wife be able to convince me? She is content and diligent, but she is also wrathful. Oh boy, that 30 though, right? I am older. I wonder if we should recruit him. Yeah, Conrado, good point about the old spy master. He's vengeful, but will he be able to take revenge through our new 30 intrigue spy master? If I take him into my court, my son could make him the first spy master, or I could just make him my own spy master. That seems like too high a value to give up. Again, I'm arrogant, I'm brave, but I am not stupid. I'm not a stupid man. 38. He's got a good, what, 20 years left in him? It'd be a memorable death. That is true. That is true. 50 gold. Another step back in our attempt at becoming a king. Our powerful vassals would be upset at us. 15 opinion. Not that their opinions matter all that much. I mean, the Dilda already hates us. Ooh, Count Lop, also not a big fan. I should probably try and sway some of them. So that eventually when I have to take away territory from the Dilda, if there's a rebellion, I have some support, apart from external support. And very well, I think chat has spoken. Bond over gardening in your old age. How about you join my ranks instead? But, to play through the bravery, I will take the risk of swapping our spy master and knight out for this new guy. He's a knight of mine. Assign him. Fire the old guy. He's vengeful. That's the risk that I'll at least take. It's not much of a risk, but it's something. 28, 24, 16, 12, 9. I need to make sure Nuno here doesn't go fighting. We need more knights. What kind of do I have any unmarried ladies in the house? You can't marry your dude. Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Let's go ahead and find you a powerful warrior. Powerful. Holy, 30 prowess. Are you kidding me? 28. Alright, well, 30 it is. Dude is vengeful. He is also ambitious and stubborn. Flexible leader. Misguided warrior. Legendary blade master. That's where the huge bump is coming from, I imagine. Yeah. Captain. A courtier of Captain Olympio. From Italy. Let's do it. Matrilineal, of course. They will not be born into a house. That's fine. I don't really care so much about them having children. I want his prowess. I want his ability to fight. The spy master you fired isn't a powerful vassal anyway. No, but who knows how things might play out, right? I'm always worried. I'm always worried. Oh, wait, which name, DC? If you want to be the better man, employing him would make you his superior. That's how it works, right? I mean, technically. Send us proposal. That's at least one solid knight we're getting. Today is a day of experts, it seems. Who else do we have? You're married, can't marry. There we go. Elizabeth, married to me. These are all guys. My kids, my bishop. Oh, Sinhild. That's my person making the artifact. She's my courtier right now. Find you a spouse as well. A warrior spouse. 28, 18. That is a huge drop from 28 to 18. But he is a winter soldier. He's strong, aspiring blade master. Trying to see if there's other like traits or something we want to pick up as well. Nah, it doesn't seem to be the case. No, I'll take. I wonder if it's not a bad idea, because see, the thing about having one person who's capable is that you have a capable person. The thing about getting an inheritable trait is that you can have a whole line of capable people. God, but a prowess of just 9 on this guy. That's like future planning as opposed to current planning. She's only 25, so she could have many children. Just don't know if it's worth it. But Herculean, though, is such a rare trait to have. I'll do it. Matrilineal. Because if we get a bunch of Herculean babies, then maybe not us, but our sons will have some potentially powerful knights, right? Oh, but he is lazy, though, so I don't know about having kids. We'll see. Matrilineal marriage, send the proposal. Bit of a risk there, but I think a worthwhile one. I just need to remember that I have that filter on the next time I go... what was I going to say? Looking for spouses. Excellent. She can sort her own celebrations out. And excellent. And you too can sort your own celebrations out. Alright, fair enough, DC. Fair enough. 30 is the number of the day. Yeah, no, this is good so far. Is Lothering... Are you really not able to stand up against these peasants? Must I step in for you? I think he actually needs my help. Let's go for it. Train these men. Fickle Philip. I bump into a very grave-looking Sinhild, my metalsmith, hoping that she doesn't bring ill news of the splendid crown she should soon have ready for me. Oh, there you are, my liege. I've hit a wall in my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts. She laughs nervously. I just need some inspiration. Mighty Duke, might you have some prior examples I could examine? To the Great Hall, I say. I don't have a Great Hall. I know what you need. Both of these stress me out because I'm arrogant. I know what you need. Oh, I just give her, what, drugs and alcohol? What fun we shall have. 33% chance Sinhild gains the trait Eager Reveler. But I will gain stress regardless of which of these decisions I take, or real inspiration comes from within. She becomes upset at me, a little annoyed at me, and we lose progress. Okay. Or I could, again, take her to the Great Hall. I'm confused as to why taking her to the Great Hall causes me stress from my arrogance. Is it because the idea of being inspired by somebody else's work for my crown? Is that why? I guess. But you know what they say. Good artists borrow, great artists steal. I think that's a Picasso quote. I forget who. I think it's Picasso. But I don't want to play against my character there. So I guess real inspiration comes from within. What a pain in the ass thing to hear from a client. You'll figure it out, buddy. It's like, just tell me kind of what you want. I just need some direction. It only loses progress. She becomes a little upset at me. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, show her my Pinterest mood board. Real inspiration comes from within. I hope that was an attempt at hitting on me. It might have been. Maybe it was. Maybe I just completely missed that. How is this progressing? Hostility is starting to fall behind. I need to get involved down south. These distractions from my ally, man. I wonder if I could get some more men-at-arms going as well. We are still positive when when we have everyone raised, so I wouldn't be too worried about having another set of men-at-arms. 60 for honor. Wow. Wow. Just casually trying to figure out my circumstances. I've died. Old age, I imagine. 23 years of reign have come to an end. We weren't even able to get our crown. We weren't even able to get our crown. Alexander Schoenberg, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. If you are, again, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Hit that like button. Folks, likes for Duke Anso III the Terrible, 65 years of age. Duke Anso III of Gascogne has found peace in Christ's embrace at 65 years of age. He died of old age, a known murderer. He will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. Duke Garcia ascends to the throne. A gentle and compassionate soul, the vassals will surely thrive under Garcia's rule. Oh, you know what? That's at least a positive message. That's at least a positive message. I've lost a few titles, but they'll all just be counties, yeah. To all my various brothers. The Duchy of Gascogne still belongs to me, and that is the whole realm intact. I am glad we managed to pass our succession change, and of course it has just been this is our lineage over here. Died of old age, the 3rd of January 890 at the age of 65. Couldn't have made it 4 more years. Continue as Duke Garcia. Yeah, that was just 23 years. It did feel like a whole century, didn't it? We accomplished a fair bit. You know what? It was a good life. We managed to gain independence. We managed to enter the Iberian Peninsula. We helped defend our old ally in many situations. Are we still allied? I think we are, right? Because I am married to his princess. Yes. So that alliance still stands. And the Count of Armagnac. Why would I? Why? Why? Counts making silly alliances. The Duchess of Toulouse. Can we propose our alliance, maybe when we're not at war? There is a base reluctance, unfortunately. Difference in military strength as well. Jeez, is she that much stronger than we are? No, but I guess we just need to be a fair bit stronger to convince her to join us. That's okay, that's okay. Either way, our family is still in there. Our family's still in there, and ooh, you actually are a count now. My half-brother and vassal. When was he given land? Oh, right now when I died. Of course. Oh, well, that's interesting. With regards to what happens to their kids. Will I lose that territory? Oh, dear. That's a future issue. That's a future issue. I can declare war on King Carloman of Aquitaine. Don't think I'm in a rush for that. But Countess de Dilda has a lot of claims. Oh, my. The whole Duchy of Toulouse. Nah, that's okay. That'll come to our dynasty. I'm not going to help the Dilda out there because, again, I'm going to lose territory when she dies. So why would I open myself up to more of that, right? Right? I can create 2 duchies if I want to, but I'm not going to do that until we have enough money to create our kingdom. Because then we can get the king title, and we don't have to worry about a realm divide or anything like that. So that's okay. Right. Fair enough. So that's all that discussed. Oh, DC. Oh, gotcha, Didilda. All right. You know what? I hear it now. I hear it now. Our realm did not split. No, Conrado, because we got high partition. Last session, we were able to pass the high partition succession law, so our realm did not divide, fortunately. Just all of our brothers are our vassals. We don't have to worry about... well, unless any of them are particularly vengeful or hate us, we don't have to worry about anything. Count Anso, my like first brother, is a powerful vassal, and he doesn't love me. So I might need to like sway him and just get him to like me. Because I'm not a fan of that. Because he might actually try and make a move against me. decent marshal. I could maybe make him my marshal or something and make him like me more that way. But, yeah. Not ideal timing. What a waste of money that was, though. My my artifact. My crown. What a waste of money. Did I get it refunded? I can't tell. Because I feel like there was a huge jump. Oh, that's just because of the wealth I'd accumulated, I suppose. Man. What do you guys think? Should I commission another one? Or should I wait until I become King of Navarre? Which we'll rename to Gascogne, of course. I think we should wait until we become King of Gascogne. Meanwhile, let's take a look at our council. We need a little bit of everything. At least Nuno is still our spy master. So our marshal shall be my brother. Yeah, I had a feeling he was the best we'd have. Yeah, we'll wait until we become king, right? Did we get... was that a refund? Okay. I hope that was a refund. Oh, gotcha, Conrado. Okay, I see. About the alliance proposal. That's okay. It won't be the end of the world, I think. But yeah, I think we should save the money, become the king, and then get the crown. I agree. I'm leaning towards that. If we got it as our father, that would be one thing, because, again, we gained our independence right under his reign. But we have to do something formidable or noteworthy first before we make a crown for ourselves. So yes, our brother will be our marshal. Continue to organize the army. Actually, let's have you training commanders. I think reinforcement rate's okay right now. Our chancellor. Who will be our chancellor? Mayor Armignol with a 16. Sure. Let's have you working on domestic affairs. And our steward shall be Nuno, the King of Thieves. Surely we have a better steward available somewhere out there. This is a powerful vassal. Hunchbacked is going to give us -10. Are you kidding me? All right, this guy wants a seat on the council. That's -40. Opinion of predecessor was very high, so that's also -30. It'll move pretty quickly, though. +6 approximately a year, so 6 years until it's gone, give or take 5 years and a bit. Should I put him in charge here? 13 stewardship, though. It's really not that great. Do I have any people we can marry to bring in better stewards, I think? One sec, folks. I gotta switch my desk to sitting mode. Been standing for so long. Alright, yeah, I think we could maybe get a better, better steward. Recenza is still our physician. I guess most of our court is still the same as it was before. Yeah, I don't have much of a... I mean, I have more people in my court than my dad did, but as far as marriages are concerned, I just have my daughter and heir. I only have the one child, my daughter, and she's excuse me, Princess Bertha of Lotharingia. I need more children, and I need them like pronto. We can't have our only child be barren. Now, it doesn't mean she won't have any children at all, but as you can see, -50% fertility is a huge reduction, and that could be the end of the line if we don't get past that. That could be the end of the line. But no, for sure, Keith, absolutely better than nobody. Better than nobody, and it seems that it's the only option we have right now anyway, so we'll go ahead and pop him in there. The only concern is that he's a powerful vassal to begin with, so I didn't want to further upset him by having to fire him down the line. Dedilda is a powerful vassal as well who hates me, but she will be going soon. Did I manage to fabricate that hook? Are you kidding me? God damn it. All that progress for nothing. All that progress for nothing. And I don't even have claims on these titles. I have a claim on this one, but 0% chance of acceptance. Fabricate claim, though. Again, because we are involved... Oh, no. No, because she's not in the struggle region. God damn it. We can't actually fabricate those claims anymore. So now we have to come up with an alternative solution over here. We need that kingdom title ASAP. Because I don't want to make another... I don't want to make somebody else a duke, which is what I would do to to both of these guys once I become a king, to keep things in my control, I suppose. I might actually have to kill these kids. 6% chance of success. And 6% chance. And I'm compassionate. Oh man, I'm so screwed. I'm ambitious, I'm forgiving, and I'm compassionate. I am in so much trouble with this life. I'm in so much trouble with this life. I don't know if succession would pass to my brothers if I'm my daughter. If I die and my daughter takes over, I don't know if succession would pass to my brothers after that. I can't remember. Who would be my uncles. Man. Yeah, exactly, DC. I'll just have to find a way to balance that out. No, see, I cannot kill Countess Dedilda, because when she dies is when the realm loses territory. And it's not a lot of territory, but it is... I don't want to give up any territory. So yeah, that's... Oh, man. Alright, let's take a look at our lifestyle situation, because I believe we are a diplomat. I've already got diplomat, actually. I wonder if once more I should move towards truth is relative so I can fabricate hooks. Feels rather essential. Something we might have picked up from our father and his spy master and all that. It'll pass to my brother if I kill my daughter, yes, but I don't take myself... I'm compassionate, right? So I don't take myself to be the type to kill his own daughter. Yeah, if we take the Kingdom of Navarra, we can give... So the issue I have with giving both of her sons duchy titles is that they've not really done anything for me. So why am I giving them that reward? You know, why am I gifting them duchies? For no good reason. That doesn't sit right with me, you know? That doesn't sit right with me. So I think... Oh man, yeah. You know, I think we'll. Yeah, we're gonna be very stressed. I think we'll go ahead and let's go with temptation focus. Make sure we get that extra fertility and try and have more children with our wife. Go with temptation focus, and we'll do truth is relative. We are still ambitious. And we're a murderer as well. So very compassionate of us to be a murderer. And then after we get, truth is relative, and some time has passed, we'll switch back to diplomacy. With diplomacy, we can chase after August, perhaps, to get more, what's it called? Prestige and stuff, right? We'll see about that. But for now, yes, let's go with the temptation focus, try and have more children as quickly as possible, and we'll try and get truth as relative so we can get back to work on securing our holdings at the same time as trying to make this kingdom title and stuff as well, of course. But those are two separate things. Because again, right, I see no... Oh, jeez, I'm not really a good fighter, am I? Put Fail Chad in charge. Compassionate as I am, I don't think I'd be wanting to kill too many people on the battlefield, I suppose. I hope we have a son who's a warrior son, because I do want to lead battles and stuff. I do want that. But yeah, I do need to try and wow, 25% chance of seducing. Oh right, I guess I'm asexual. That explains why I don't have children, apart from the one. Well, we'll try and seduce her anyway. She doesn't even like me all that much. Her opinion of me gives us -5. Yikes. What if I try to sway her first? 95% chance of success? Alright. Let's try that first, and then we'll escalate to seduction. Right? Need more kids. This is not an ideal situation. Our generals are rough. Our knights are... questionable at best. Oof, boy. Alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Inspiration, realize... Oh! Oh, good. Okay. Thank God. I was so worried because the icon was no longer down here. I was worried that the artifact was lost and Sinhild had left and that would be it. But no, we have received a fine crown. Over here, my lord. my father's, I suppose, beneficiary, Sinhild waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An ornate crown of fine craftsmanship. The crown is forged from Latin and set with small pieces of agate. Agate? Agate? Yeah, I was relatively confident that it continues too, but seeing the icon go away, I was like, oh, maybe there was an update that I didn't notice. But a crown of fine craftsmanship shall rest on our head. You know what? That actually makes this crown a little bit more special. It was commissioned by our father, and shortly after his death, he never got to see it completed, but shortly after his death, it's been prepared. Beautiful. Beautiful. Believe I can rename it. Shall I call it the crown of Gascogne or something else? Crown of Gascogne is a rather simple name for it, I suppose. But oh, it's so funny. It says created for me as opposed to my father. A bit sad that his name won't be lost to history because, of course, he granted us our independence. But it is interesting not to see it there. The other thing is, one thing I really miss from Crusader Kings 2 is like when you end a game in Crusader Kings 2, game over or you retire, however you want to call it. There was a book that came up that regaled the tales of you and your ancestors, of your entire family. It was like a family epic. And it wasn't like super detailed. Well, actually, no, that's not true. It was quite detailed. I miss that feature a lot, and I hope they bring it back to Crusader Kings 3. It was one of my favorite things, to just play a short game and just, you know, end it just to read the story it generates. The Crown of the Terrible. Named it after my father, Gascrownia. Oh dear lord. Corona Ansoni. I assume that means like Anso's crown or crown of Anso or something like that, just based on what language skills I do or do not have. I like that because it is like fitting to the culture and stuff as well. Feels like. 6x Lord, Ace Pride and all that, but definitely should try and seduce your wife ASAP. Yeah, exactly. Ace app. Yeah, these guys will be the end of the Peasant Uprising. Cool. Continue to... Oh god, our strength is not what it used to be. We were 2,000 strong, not so much anymore. I need the Lotharingian Alliance to be back so that we can... Oh wait, we are already allied. I need my Toulousian Alliance to be back so that we can... have our full strength. 1135, okay. I wonder if I could marry my daughter off to somebody else to secure another alliance somewhere. The Duke of Aquitaine, as opposed to the King of Aquitaine. How strong are you? 2,300. No kids or anything, though, so nothing we can do there. Barcelona? No, because we have to war with him soon. See, my concern is you're 800 strong, but his allies. See, if we try to declare war on him, a struggle clash, he'll be stronger than us. 2,900 versus our 2,600. Yeah, you know what? Let's do... no more Corona, please. You know, I quite like. There's some great suggestions in there, but it stood out to me immediately, and I do quite like it. For many reasons. We're gonna go with Corona and Sony, and Corona and Sony. Hopefully, I'm saying that even remotely correctly. But that is a. I like it. I like it. We'll forge ourselves a new crown when we become king and stuff as well, maybe. But for now, this is... I like it. In memory of our father, who granted us our independence, who gained us, not granted, who gained us our independence through blood, sweat, and tears, and who has set us on the right path. Asturias, they've got an ally as well, 1,900 strong. This man's still in charge, eh? we could actually take these guys on. Take 2 counties. We have enough piety. Maybe we should do that instead. We've got the piety we need for it. Even with his allies joining him, he's 1900 versus our 2600, and we would gain 2 counties as opposed to just the 1. It doesn't do anything for our, like, forming a kingdom or anything, but it should help with pushing hostility a little bit, right? Because we'll win a war against another involved ruler. That's +3. Maybe I should start pushing for, like, just claims down over here, even though we don't need them, just to push hostility a bit further. We don't want conciliation down here. Usurp a new title, become a rival or nemesis. A couple of options. Again, breaking a truce is such an expensive thing to do. I was thinking about saving my money. It shouldn't be too long a war. My concern is if he gets too strong, right? He's currently at war with... like, he's growing. He's collecting these counties that were down here. There was another county down here. There might have even been another one here. There was definitely one down over here. So he's growing stronger and stronger, and the longer I wait, you know, the worse of a situation we will find ourselves in. So I feel like we declare this war. It'll cost us a little bit, because yes, war is expensive, but we might gain some people that we can ransom off. We might be able to... Yeah, sure. Ransom off, get some money that way. It might actually accelerate our acquisition of the kingdom title. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Struggle clash. We'll bring our ally in. We have enough prestige for it. County of Amaya and the county of Asturias de Santillana. Is the double L a Y sound, or am I doing that? Am I getting it wrong? If anybody knows, feel free to correct me. I gain these titles. Yes, yes, yes. All good, all good. I gain fame. All good. Let us go ahead and declare this war, costing me piety, of course, because they are of the same, like, religious family. But the music, I think, should be all the same. On which note, a moment of silence, the glorious battle music, right? Their ally is a Count of Balad al-Walid, so somewhere down here. No one I'm too worried about, I don't think. No. It's him alone that concerns me. His own strength is what concerns me. This music. I don't want to interrupt this music. This is good music, too. Consider recruiting the rebel leader for an army leader. I think, well, hang on a second. Is he still in my prison? He might be. That's a good point. So before I forget. No, he's not. Because he was a part of the peace deal between the King of Lotharingia and his rebels. So he's no longer a prisoner of mine, unfortunately. Well, let's go ahead and declare this war. Struggle clash for both of these counties. Yes. Let us begin. The music ended. Perfect timing. Here we go. So goddamn good. It is so good. It is so good. Like, literally, I can't help myself, like, just bobbing my head with it. It is such a good song. Like, I want to, like, compliment the people responsible for that track. Like, I want to send them a letter. I want to meet them in person and say, thank you for the beautiful music. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Lotharingia. Excellent. Let's do this. God, it was so good. Could I invite a bunch of lustful fornicators to court and hope for the best regarding future children? Legitimacy is overrated anyway. I mean, that is an angle. You do have an angle there. But I'm sure swaying and seducing will work. We have some time. We're only 40. We got 20 years, give or take. I think we'll be okay. This war, 2700 versus 1800. I think we'll be okay here as well. I would wait for my ally. He's sending a few of his troops over. But he's fighting a couple of his other wars as well. Fail Chat has increased his prowess by 1. Good for him. Again, we have our marshal improving our knights and stuff, right? Looks like monthly income is staying positive despite the declaration of war as well, which is promising. It's taking a long time for these last couple of soldiers to arrive here, eh? And what is this? What is this? Aristov Vit, good morning to you as well. Or I suppose good afternoon on my end at least now. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Alessandro, I really hope Victoria 3's soundtracks are as awesome as Victoria 2 at least. I'm excited. I'm curious and excited, yeah. I can't wait for Vicky 3. I'm so excited for that game. And I guess it's confirmed for this year now. So the plan is I'm getting, if everything goes smoothly, I'm getting married later this year. And knowing my luck, Victoria 3 will release like the same day, which means obviously coverage will be slow on this channel if that happens. But I do intend to cover Vicky 3 on this channel thoroughly, because it's an interesting time period in my opinion, and what I've seen so far, what I've read so far in the dev diaries have been very compelling as well. So you can expect that on the channel for sure. Saketh, yeah, dear Paradox Audio Studio, I would like to congratulate you on your success in making CK3 my Spotify. Right? I can't wait for this to be added to Spotify, because the Northern Lords is on Spotify. I need this on there as well. Alright, Under the Stone Pine. In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, yet my heart can understand every word. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet, I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they're gone. Are they sent from heaven? Are they phantoms devised by Satan to ensnare me? Perhaps not. But what am I to do with these damned feelings? So beautiful. I can be awed by beauty for 10 years, reducing my stress gain. Character heard music of otherworldly beauty. I should sponsor more musicians, spend a lot of money investing in music, gain some prestige, not that we're hurting for it. Makes courtiers and guests more happy. Or enough, I will have that damn tree chopped down. No, of course not. Aversion to joy. Huh. Martial per stress level, dread gain per tyranny. Stresses us out though because we're compassionate, but also no. Sounds like we enjoyed it quite a bit. I think we'll just be awed by beauty. We are what? Compassionate, forgiving, and ambitious. I don't think sponsoring musicians is particularly, in keeping with any of them. It's not opposed to any of them, but it's not like I feel bad about not taking it, because I am concerned about that use of money. So yes, very beautiful. I am awed by beauty. Yeah, back to the Satanic Panic, yeah. Friday now today. So very beautiful. And thank you, Masonberry. Thank you very much. And Morgan, I appreciate it. Thank you. And TikTok. Thank you. Yeah, I guess all to many new subscribers and people who don't follow me on Twitter or on Discord. Besides that would be yes news, I suppose. We were supposed to, so I proposed in 2019. We were supposed to get married in 2020, but I forget what it was. I think something came up. I can't remember what it was in 2020 that prevented gatherings. Something happened, but we didn't. Obviously, it got postponed. But this year is looking like the year, and this army is looking like the army that we need to avoid. 16 days until we are okay. Let's just leave. We got to get out of here. Let's go. I don't want to get caught and demolished at the beginning of this war. Pull back over here, raise the rest up over there, regroup, join up with our ally as well. Well, let's go quickly now. Get out of here. Let's go. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. All right, let's push up to there and let's bring you down to here, because we got to end up over here ultimately anyway, right? Yeah, 2020 was a town. Was a time. I mean, was it a crown thing, dear Lord? I hope you and your future wife get proper stat rolls for high traits for your dynasty. I appreciate it. Thank you. You were wondering when that would finally happen, Saketh? Yeah, this year's looking like it. This year is looking like it. Very excited. Very excited. But that's also part of the reason why I've been a bit more like AWOL and stuff lately on like the Discord and stuff. Running around, planning, getting everything in order now finally. It's been interesting. But it definitely like pulls a lot of my attention. And that's not the only reason. I mean, this year has also just been packed. I feel like every game developer this year, multiple times now, have decided that they would all release their games all at the same time. So it's been a wild year, as I've said countless times. And it's only going to get wilder. Okay, they will have just disembarked when we arrive here, right? Nah, they've already moved on, unfortunately. We are 2,600 strong altogether versus their 2,700. Our commander has 18 advantage. versus theirs that has 18 advantage as well. Oh no. What about their men-at-arms? They have a lot of men-at-arms. Trying to figure out. I mean, if I put myself in charge, one extra advantage isn't the biggest difference. I might need some mercenaries. I might need some mercenaries here, or just another ally. Okay, you know what? Alliance time. It is alliance time. Who do I bring in with me? The Duke of Aquitaine, perhaps? He doesn't have children, though, does he? Oh, no, he does now. He has a daughter. Excellent. Arrange a marriage. I can't arrange the marriage of my brothers because they're all landed. God damn it. I do have my daughter, though, right? Arrange marriage. Oh, I see what happened. I knew I would forget. I knew I would forget. Arrange marriage. Get rid of the filter. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, no, absolutely. They all release their games at the same time. All of them. Every last one. Alright, I have my... Oh no, this is a daughter as well. God damn it. Alright, time to do it the other way then. My daughter, try and find a spouse for you based on alliance power. Oh, I need to go to war with Andalusia at some point in the nearish future. I suppose he's 67 years old. This alliance doesn't have to last all that long. I could use his strength in my expansion into the Iberian Peninsula. So it'll be temporary, I suppose. It would be matrilineal. Ah, a lot fewer people are interested. Ooh. Oh, it would be a direct marriage with him. So when he dies, the betrothal would come to a close, right? That sounds like a safe... That's a very big risk. That's a very big risk, because if we do not have another child, then she becomes our heir, and her children will be of his dynasty. But he's 67, right? He's 67, so I should be able to kill him. Oh yeah, was it an 8-hour Humankind stream? That sounds right. Yeah, it was 8 hours, right? This is Baron, so she's sterile, so she's unlikely to have children. And this is Saeed, which means he's like related to Muhammad through a bloodline. He should die before marriage, I would imagine. That was a powerful alliance. Okay, if we focus on matrilineal only, we've got the most serene Republic of Venice, which has 2,000 soldiers. There's Sobrarbe, which has 1,400 soldiers. You know, decent numbers. These aren't bad either. They're not 7,000. I think I should try it. If I die before him, I'll be very sad. Yeah, let's you know, worst case scenario, we'll try and kill him. We are compassionate, but I think that's one of those cases where we'd make a what's it called? Exception. So yeah, we are compassionate, but sometimes it comes to the blade. It is a time of war after all. All right. You won't accept matrilineal, obviously. Oh, this is such a risk. Let's do it. What's life without risks, right? With that ally, though, we should be able to take a lot of land from Asturias and from these two guys as well without any issue. And we'll be able to... We eventually want to kill him anyway. So why don't we go back to finding secrets in his court to see if we can't get any hooks or anything to make it easier to kill him eventually, because we want his realm to be torn into pieces as well. Hopefully we won't have to. My child is 3 years old. We have 13 years. I'm sure before 13 years is up, he dies. He's 67. You think he's going to make it to 80? I don't know. That is a very ambitious play. It's a very risky play. I guess ambitious fourth wife. I see what you're saying. I see it as ambitious because of that. The strength that we're joining with ours. He will gladly accept the proposition. Graciously take the hand of your daughter and heir Kisilo when the time comes. Excellent. Now, join me in my situation up over here. Call to war. Yes. Expensive on my prestige, but gotta spend money to make money, right? Gotta spend prestige to make prestige. You'll accept. We'll learn to fear the men of Al-Andalus. Excellent. Now you can die. And I would not care. What's his health looking like? That's a good point. Fine. I don't like that. He has this until 892, which is giving his health a huge boost, so hopefully that goes away. This until 895. Alright. He'll lose at least one of his boosts recently. Watch, these guys are just going to be distracted down over here, and I would have been able to win the war without his help. But his help is coming. His help is coming. I'll need to host a feast or something to make up for the used up prestige. A call to war. The Swabian Catholic... Is it Swabian or Swabian? Catholic uprising. King Lothair calls me. I will accept, of course. And once I'm done down here, I'll go up and join him. Actually try and gain some prestige through engagements and stuff like that. Gain some money through, hopefully, prisoners that we gain as well. Princess Bertha is swayed. Excellent. Can I actually try and... Gotta cancel this first, right? Abandon scheme. I would like to try and seduce you. 75% chance of success. I will take that chance and try and seduce our wife. The men in this family have no luck with their wives, it seems. And it looks like our northern ally, it looks like Lotharingia is abandoning us. These guys are just leaving. These guys might still be involved. What do we have here? These guys are rolling on up north. These guys are coming through as well. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Isn't Europe all Catholic skill? Why is it a horrible Catholic uprising in Catholic Europe? Let me check what this war is again. Swabian Catholic uprising. You are Catholic. Your war is with... Is it an offshoot of Catholicism? Oh, no, I think... Oh, you know, What is their... Okay, they want independence. That's what they're fighting for. I think it's because of a cultural disagreement, not a religious one. It's just the rebellion is named by coupling both of those things together. All right. Find Secrets actually has resulted in something. That's crazy. Nuno, well done. He is not just the King of Thieves, but the King of Secrets as well, it seems. While performing his duties as my spy master, Nuno has uncovered a secret held by Wali Murad of Antikyra. Antikyra? He has secretly taken Hashim, the Faris of Malik Muhammad of Al-Andalus, as a lover. Whoa! This secret has layers. All right. All right. He's a decent warrior. Not amazing, but he's a decent warrior. This guy, not so much. All right, cool. Good stuff. This is very useful to know. Hopefully I can blackmail him and get a hook out of it, and then use that again, of course, to help with the murdering if need be. But continue, my good friend, finding secrets. Yes. With that said, Jamie Hewitt, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. If you are, again, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Hit that like button. And that goes for everybody watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. It really helps me just, again, know what to do on the channel and see what people are enjoying. I think I can stand my ground up over here, and my allies will arrive in time. I'm a little nervous. 5 months left. What kind of terrain is this? Why take the loss? Why take the loss? Let's pull back. If they catch us, then they catch us, but I'm going to try and pull back. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Likely to win over here. Owner is over... Wait, what? Owner is in over 25 years of debt? What? And I'm defending in hills, and I have a better army commander, and I've got more commander. That's against this 58, though. It's not taking into consideration this 2600. Let's pull down to the 4. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I've lost progress in movement now. That was a mistake. I was thinking let's move down to the forest, and then our ally could join us a bit sooner as well, but we might now have put ourselves in a precarious spot. No, it looks like we're okay. These guys are pushing through. I would want to intercept them before they, like, put Irun under siege, right? Want to make sure my ally is close enough first, though. Yeah, that's not looking too hot for me. Pull back. Come with me, please. Alright, alright. Chances are even. I just don't know how close he's going to come until I dive into battle. And that's one of the things I don't like about allies in Crusader Kings 3. They're much less, like, predictable or secure or whatever you want to call it. These guys are both leaving. I'm not sure where they're going, but I'll get back to work then. Pulling back, it seems like. Alright, fair enough. Over to Santillana we go. Count Basque Chad gained 20 opinion of me. Happened despite my spouse's poor diplomacy skill. Oh, actually, that's a good reminder. I forgot to check what my spouse is doing. Assisting me, just generally. I can get her managing domain. Or chivalry. Better martial. Isn't doing enough for us. Manage domain, then. Stick with that as a focus. Yeah, I'd like to be able to suggest where our allies go, or something, you know. Try to coordinate stuff, because right now it just feels like, should I dive in? Will you actually join me? I have no idea. And that uncertainty is not good for war. Amorous understanding. In my pursuit of Princess Bertha's affection, it would be very helpful to know exactly what her tastes and preferences are. I'm sure I could convince her to tell me. My spies will uncover this in no time, or you know what? I'm just going to ask. Improves my diplomacy. No, I fancy myself a bit of a diplomat. This is my forte, and so I will use it. I'm sure I could convince her to tell me. Come on. This is very interesting. Bertha is a woman of fine taste. I'm sorry. What? I would like some more detail. Yeah, we did talk about last stream too. Sorry if I sound like a bit of a broken record about some things. But that's one of those sticking points for me, is about allies just being unpredictable and like an unknown factor, you know? Shale, sounds like my university fees, to be honest. Yeah, 25 years of debt, ain't that the truth? Oh, Keith, that okay. Sounds like the American education system. I guess I see I was beaten to the punch here. Yeah, having a bit more control over allies would be interesting. Even if it stayed somewhat unpredictable, more assurances would be helpful, you know. I don't mind a bit of unpredictability, but complete unpredictability is too much. My paths happen to have crossed with Count Anso, and to my surprise, it seems as though he does not have a great impression of my friend Mayor Ladron. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Perhaps people should be talking about me instead. Reduces my stress. I am a little stressed out. What do I care for their opinion of each other? Apart from being able to test my my diplomatic skills, I am very stressed out. People should be talking about me instead. Alright, making progress in this war. It'll be over quickly enough. I do want to acquire some prisoners, though. Powerful vassal accepts council position. Declare wars. Malik Muhammad. I've already called him to one war. I don't need him in any others. I'm in line to inherit titles. Those are the counties. All good, thank you. Of love and lust. Those dreaming expressions and wistful sighs can only mean one thing. My friend Mayor Ladron is longing for romance. Perhaps I should put my matchmaking skills to the test and ease his suffering. He would surely be grateful. Oh, is this because of my lifestyle choice? Ladron, he's wounded, decent diplomat, decently educated, I suppose. Trusting, gregarious, but cynical. And 52 years old. He won't be lonely for long. Might gain an intrigue lifestyle perk. He might become the lover of a match of my choice, or I must focus on my own marriage, improving my opinion of my wife and gaining some experience. My wife and I get along well enough. We get along well enough. This man won't be lonely for long. Could be a mechanic of its own, having to build loyalty amongst allies to give them a higher chance of supporting you or abandoning you to your own demise. That's an interesting... Yeah, like there's so many ways, the paradox approach, right? Like it won't just be a simple click. It doesn't have to just be a simple click. It can be a bunch of systems built around the idea of things like trust and and betrayal and things like that on the battlefield. There's stuff there they could do, but we need something. In order to find Mayor Ladron's perfect match, I must know more about his preferences. By discreetly observing his interactions at court, I could get a glimpse of his innermost desires. Before I get started, I should have a theory in place. What do I think Ladron would want in a partner? He's trusting, gregarious, and cynical. A kindred heart, I think, a personality to match his own. Attractiveness of either body or temperament. No, I don't think so. Power and influence? Yeah, I don't think so. I think he wants someone who's like him. I think someone he can trust with his heart. Someone to help him get over his cynicism. Someone to party with. Yeah, I think a kindred heart, a personality to match his own. Bit of a risk, maybe. That's actually a really cool idea. The idea of like building loyalty with allies and stuff. Like even if it's a matter of being able to give them orders or tell them where to go, but it only unlocks if your loyalty is at a certain level or something like that. There's ways to do it. Now, while performing his duties as my spy master, Nuno has uncovered a secret held by Vali Murad of Antiquera. He's been enjoying the intimate company of other men. Yes, I know the secret of one of them. The foolishness of thinking that such a sin against God would go unnoticed. You will regret giving in to your desires, Murad. Alright? That's 2 secrets we now know in this court. Our previous spy master was trash, apparently. Or these personalities developed in these ways very recently, I guess. I've observed Mayor Ladron for some time now, and my conclusion is certain. As I suspected, he does prefer those of a similar temperament to his own. Now that I'm a little more acquainted with Ladron's desires, I've made a list of potential matches. Who would suit my friend best? The impressive Countess de Dilda, or Nuno, a sensible man? Ah, what do you know? I can change his sexual orientation? Or I guess it's... No, it says love and lust. I mean, I guess like platonic love? I don't want to match him up with Countess de Dilda because she has a, well, unfortunate series of events ahead of her, right? She's going to lose everything if all goes to plan. And I don't want to hurt our good friend here. He is our friend as well. He's like actually our friend. So I think Nuno, a sensible man, would be a good match for you. Yeah. See how that plays out. I'm curious as well, a little bit. More in-depth battle system with different degrees of trust and direction between you and your allies would be a great expansion. True, yeah. Having different people with different aspirations and having the ability to turn against you mid-battle or just not show at all in order to overthrow you. There's a lot of room for that kind of stuff. I've always wanted to see war be more interesting in those ways, and the diplomacy behind war, you know? I love seeing that concept explored, no matter the era. Make the advice on allies on Paradox, Crusader Kings 3 Discord, or their forums. They do take stuff on board. They put out a call for new beta testers recently too. Ooh, not a bad idea, TikTok. To assess the quality of my match, I hosted a small dinner with both Mayor Ladron and Nuno on the guest list. I tried to encourage them to strike up a conversation, but Ladron acted cold and dismissive towards the intended match. Instead, he kept glancing at a handsome lady further down the table. Well, perhaps I will study people more carefully in the future. Alright, that's not bad. Got something out of it. I didn't want to hook him up with somebody who I know is going to go through some hardships in life, you know? Like, that just feels unfair and cruel. And I'm not cruel. I'm not a cruel man. I might be plotting an upcoming murder soon, but I'm not a cruel man. What was I looking for? I wanted to make sure that my buddy here is still seeking secrets. He is indeed. The siege is almost done. Speed time up a little bit over here. This will be the war goal in our hands. And I would like some prisoners. I do want to get some money out of this war as well. A Catholic holy order has been founded. The Knights Templar has been established by by Pope Stephanus V. Fair enough. We'd have access to that when we go to war with Muslim rulers and stuff as well, if I'm not mistaken, so something to keep in mind. And it looks like Sheikh Samir of Cadiz also has a secret lover. Rahat, the spy master of Sheikh Samir, his own spy master, as his lover. There are a lot of secrets in that court. Contract assists. Oh, hello. To the benign Duke Garcia of Gascogne. My troops could be very useful in your conflict. We need only agree a price. So if his war contribution is at least 100 when the war ends, he'll pay 100 gold. I don't need his assistance in this. This is a new DLC feature between people involved in the struggle. You can offer or request assistance, and that gives you... It's basically like a temporary alliance. They'll join you in that particular war, but there is an exchange of money involved as well. And it is a way to gain wealth. So maybe I should involve myself in those to gain some money outside of my own actions. But no, I will decline this. I do not need your assistance. I literally married my daughter off for the purpose of this war, so I'm not going to... like, why would I? No. I've captured a countess. Well, she's got to be worth something. She's got to be worth something. 50 whole gold. Don't mind if I do. She's not important to the war effort, so ransom you off. And we'll move further into the capital next, see if we can't capture an important child or something. And the siege itself also gave us 10 gold. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, let's try and make some profit over here, right? I see a religion-blending tradition for cultures. It'd be cool if you could play Ausatru, move to Hispania, and adopt the holy sites as yours. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's sort of like how you modify cultures now after, like, post-royal court, right? Is what you're saying? That'd be interesting. Adopting religious traditions. Religious blending. Oh, did we arrive here second? Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if we get any prisoners out of that. There's another secret uncovered. Don't know if we get any prisoners out of that. So I wonder if we should move down to Lake Leon or something. Try and get some prisoners down over here. Imagine being the Mullik, nearly having all of Hispania in the hands of you and your allies, and then having a heart attack and everything fracturing. Yeah, that's realm succession. Do not need your assistance, thank you. How old is he? 69. He has no, he still has his reinvigorating friendship until November of this year. Okay. November of this year. Did they abandon the siege? They did, didn't they? Why? Why do you do that? Why do you do such things? At least I know I'm in charge of this siege, though. And okay, they're coming back to relieve this. That's fine. That's fine. And I'm already here, so I'll let this play out. And victory is ours. I don't think I can stretch it for another 7 months, unfortunately. So I should probably just take the victory and lay down my arms and save that money. What kind of prisoners would I get here anyway? I don't know if I get anybody worth anything, you know? Tempting. Tempting, but no. Let's bring an end to this war. Enforce our demands. Get this territory. Excellent. Excellent. Greetings, Duke Garcia of Gascogne. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Let our... No armies can be disbanded. Why? Why can I not disband you? I need you to be in a friendly area. Right, of course. Look at that, though. Look at that spread. We look a little bit like where the Middle East becomes North Africa. This is like the Sinai Peninsula. That's all I can see here. And this would be the north of Egypt. A reading in Irun. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Princess Bertha suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Bertha, a zealous, ambitious, brave lady. Something pious, perhaps? She is zealous. Modern philosophy. Let's be entertained. Riddle poems. I don't think that's her style. On the judgment of the stars would give us a chance to learn. I don't think that's her style either. Something pious. Again, she is zealous. So something pious like modern philosophy. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. As the clerk reads for us, Bertha seemed completely engrossed. She later approaches me. "Good choice, Garcia," she says, and takes a couple of deep breaths. It's kind of awkwardly written, takes a couple of deep breaths. It was great, wasn't it? A smoldering chemistry, increased success chance. Alright, come on. I need that success. Useless census over here, hurting my taxes for a little bit. These guys will come back, disband them. Perfect. Start making a little bit of money again. You could not find any secrets in Malik Muhammad's court. Try one more time. Try one more time. Alfonso has improved. He's gained Forest Fighter, and his Marshal has improved as well. Excellent. We are gaining more soldiers, and there we go. That's our monthly income. That makes a lot more sense now. And I can ask my Head of Faith for gold. He actually kind of likes me. 100 gold is nothing to scoff at. And it takes us... Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yes, absolutely. I've got the piety for it, and enough left over to declare another war afterwards. Give me. And let's take a look at the Kingdom, not of Aquitaine, the Kingdom of Navarra. How much would it cost again? 400 gold. We're over halfway there with this gift from our Pope. We're over halfway there. I've considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Yes, these funds will bring me victory, absolutely. That's exactly why I asked for them. Prestige is finally positive again, which is good. We have to be careful because we cannot bring our allies in unless we have high prestige, right? And these guys together are, what, 8 plus 13, 20, 2100 strong, give or take, 2200, let's say. A bit too close for my liking. I could perhaps get more armored footmen. Again, they're cheap enough when they're not raised. Oh, right, of course. I have my son's, well, he was my son's men-at-arms now. Damn, I need to abandon... I'll probably abandon these light footmen eventually so that I can get onagers. Interesting mix over here. Not terrible. Not terrible, but I could increase their size. It'll cost me 90 gold. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We need that money. We need to save that money. Sorry, Masonberry, which one? What's Muslim? Notable guest has arrived. Oh, you're saying one of these guys is Muslim. Oh, I guess so, yeah. They're still allied, though, so they'll still join each other. But at least when I declare war on this guy, it won't require any piety. It'll just be prestige, which, unfortunately, at this point in time is actually more of a desperate situation. A notable guest has arrived. Prince Ali, fabulous he. Huh, he's actually not bad. If I were to recruit him to court, it would cost me 155 gold. Get out of here. Get out of here. I could have you marry somebody instead. Perhaps we have perhaps we have do we have anybody in our court? I don't think so. You're married. You're married. You're married. You as well, you as well. Diedrich's a guy. Married, guys. Need some ladies in here. That is potential here. He will not accept. His opinion of me, she's a lowborn, his own existing current marriage. He doesn't, it's because it's his own marriage, sorry. And the difference in faith, that's a minor difference now, though. Because he's an involved ruler as well, I suppose. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I wouldn't mind having him around, but not at the cost of 155 gold, no. We have goals, we have ambitions. We gotta stay focused on them. Otherwise, we'll never actually make that kingdom. Another struggle catalyst. Yeah, it looks like conciliation is taking the lead over here. You try and become a rival with another king. Invite somebody to an activity. Again, that costs money, though. Hosting a feast or calling a hunt will cost money. These give opportunities to get rivalries. We could also... Oh, that's because he's involved. We could also... I don't know how else I could get a rivalry with him. Because I can't play chess. That's another way to do it. You play chess games and you get upset when you lose, and you can make a rivalry through that. That doesn't seem to be an option. Yeah, we do need more women in our court. I'm not sure how to get them. I mean, I wait for our courtiers and stuff to have children, I suppose. How old are you now? 6. 10 more years. Time to croak, buddy. Like, time to die, please. But yeah, no, we just gotta wait for some of our courtiers to have kids of their own. daughters of their own, I should say specifically. Greetings, Duke Garcia of Gascogne. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. All right, let us not waste more time. Come instead then to the court of my vassal here, who needs investigating the Dilda. Hopefully we'll find a crime or something and be able to revoke her titles through that instead. Makes my life a little bit easier. Makes my life a little bit easier. And what's happening over here? You're still betrothed. You are how old now? 13. 3 more years before they get married. Things seem relatively secure. Her vassals do like her. That's good. Feeling pretty good about that, actually. I'll be very happy if these guys become of our dynasty. That would make me quite happy, actually. The reason why we haven't created the Kingdom of Navarra yet is because it requires 400 gold. So that's what we're saving up for right now, actually. Is making not the duchy, but the Kingdom of Navarra. But yeah, 400 gold it'll take. And when I'm ready to do that is when I'll create the duchy title. So that'll actually cost us some money as well. Or is it prestige? I forget now. But we do have a couple of duchy titles we can create. Armagnac, for example, it'll cost us 200 gold. So we need, we need 600 gold, I guess, technically. If we want to pull this off. There are no other duchy titles that we can gain for ourselves. Unless we try and take Zaragoza. Yeah, it's gonna take some effort and money. Not more money than effort. Unfortunately. More money than effort. But things are looking pretty good. I mean, we've kept Lotharingia strong. We might need to get involved in this war, unfortunately. It's a way to, I guess, gain prestige and some money if we get some prisoners. I think we might have to get involved in that. Prevent the destruction of my ally and keep them strong. We've gained ourselves a new ally, a very powerful ally, who hopefully will die soon and end our alliance. We will, in due time, in good time, be able to create the Kingdom of Navarre. We've got plenty of territory over here. Our next targets will have to be these two, though. I think these two are our definite next targets. Actually, with Toulouse, with you, can we propose our alliance? No. I guess once the marriage happens, we'll be able to. We are still technically at war as well, but I think once the marriage actually happens, we'll be able to, and that should give us another, 1,000 or so soldiers, which will work in our favor, of course, in going to war with these guys and just spreading. And again, just as a reminder, the next time we go to war with the Kingdom of Asturias, with a struggle clash, we have access to all of these counties. Yes, it requires a lot of piety, but all of these counties are available to us because they all share borders with us. So we'll be able to expand very quickly and cause them some trouble. Very quickly. Actually kind of tempting to break the truce. It'll make me a sinner. I think that's more because of the piety situation. But yeah, breaking the truce would cause me a lot of trouble, but it is tempting over here, though. It is tempting. Does the new counties not count for the... Oh, we have enough... no, so the thing is, just to explain and clarify, if we want to create the kingdom, we need 2 duchy-level titles. We currently only have 1 duchy-level title. To get a second duchy-level title, we have to either conquer one or make one. And like the Duchy of Vizcaya and the Duchy of Armagnac, all the territory belongs to me, yes, but those duchies don't actually exist yet, so we have to make them. And all that paperwork, I guess is the explanation, costs gold. So that's why it's 200 gold to create a duchy, and then it's 400 gold to create a kingdom title. The issue is that if I create a duchy and then something happens and I die, we'll get a realm divide, and I don't want that. That's why I don't want to create a duchy until I am completely ready to also create the kingdom and make my title a kingdom title. Yeah. Prisoners could also bring women to court. True. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to get involved in that war up there, I think, just to get prisoners and some ransom potential or recruitment of more, yeah, like females to our court. Women to our court. That was weird. And just to help Lotharingia as well. I mean, they're doing fine, but like, why let it be a slow burn apart from trying to save up more money, I guess. Either way, lots to ponder on, lots to do still, lots of progress today as well, though. I think we did quite well. As far as the world is concerned, a couple of major changes near us. West Francia became France. Down over here, some names have changed, but the territories seem to be the same as they were before. Blows my mind that Andalusia hasn't actually been broken yet. Normally it happens almost immediately, so I'm actually shocked at that. Over here, it looks like the Pala kingdom has been torn into many pieces. Same thing goes for the Pratihara kingdom as well. Again, always going back to the places we've played before, right? So there's been a lot of realm dividing going on over there. Eastland seems to be doing okay. They haven't spread or anything like that. Otherwise, this looks different, I think. I don't have it memorized well enough to be able to say. But yeah, looking relatively stable for most of the world. Next session is going to be interesting, folks, as we continue to balance all of our books of all kinds, and as we continue to push into the Iberian Peninsula, and as we hope to God that Malik Muhammad here dies sooner rather than later before he ends up actually marrying my daughter. We have 10 years for his demise. We might have to accelerate it. That's why we found all these secrets in his court, turned those into hooks, and used them against him to bring his end if need be. And next time we'll actually also see, I'm really excited for this, we'll see my half-brother become the Duke of Toulouse, and his children of our family, will be, we'll be in charge of Toulouse. I'm still blown away that we managed to get a betrothal that like a, it wasn't matrilineal, and that blows my mind. I'm beginning to doubt that I had the right checkbox checked, but it feels good. Either way, folks, you might have been able to tell, but this is where we're going to go ahead and call it a session today. I hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Again, let me know down below. Hit that like button on your way out. As always, it is greatly appreciated because it really helps me just know what people like seeing on the channel, what I should do, so on and so forth. Again, y'all are familiar with the drill by now, but this is what we're calling it. We'll be back, of course, with the continuation of the series next week, Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, same time as always. And on Friday this week, we are having a continuation of our Disco Elysium playthrough, which I'm having an absolute blast with. I hope you all had a good time. Again, huge thanks to our super chatters today. As always, that makes a really big difference in keeping all this sustainable and possible. I appreciate it greatly. And of course, no session is truly done without me giving a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel month after month, year after year. Again, it makes such a big difference in making all this possible. So thank you so very much. And of course, a big ol' thanks to each and every one of you for watching. Whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD, it makes a huge difference. Again, as I say always, without each and every one of you, none of this would be happening, really. So thank you all so very much. Hope you all enjoyed, again, the stream. I definitely had a good time. It was that war for Lotharingia's, security, let's call it, lasted longer than I expected, and it took more from us than I expected as well. And of course, this session also took our father from us, but it did give us a most glorious crown that I'm very excited to pass down to my children, and then be passed down to their children after them. But folks, it was quite an adventure. Quite an adventure. Italy is massive. Italy's taken over the entire, all the Alps. It's gotten some of the islands as well. Italy's looking pretty strong. Something to keep an eye out for, I suppose. That's a good point. Ren, you're going to catch the VOD? All right, sounds good. Yeah, it'll be live as soon as I say end the stream on this end. Just taking a look at chat, making sure I've answered any questions or concerns. Yeah, Italy was formed. I missed that. That was my bad, actually. Sorry. The colors blended in my brain, I guess. Gabrielle, yeah, sorry. Just in time to miss the live show and watch it at my own pace. True. Well, on that note, I suppose I should bring the VOD onto the channel then and call the stream. Again, thank you all for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Monday and a wonderful rest of your week if I don't catch you before Friday. But yeah, again, back Monday next week with Crusader Kings 3, continuing our tale. Until I catch you next, though, folks, as always, cheers.